festivities. So Dismas has the opportunity to ask a question of Varden the elf and Bert the turtle. Gorgo has the opportunity to question Drake the dragonborn, Ribeye the minotaur, and Michaela the dwarf. Cassian has the opportunity to question Rocksteady, who is the rhinosaur and the rhinoceros person, and Pussy Booger, who is the orc. And Ezekiel, you have the opportunity to ask a question of Pork Chop, as well as Bert the turtle. Thover, you get a consolation question for Ribeye the Minotaur, and Torment, you get a consolation question of Pussy Booger, but you already asked that question, so you
bullshit.
So you don't get that opportunity. I hope you've all spent.
I would like you to repeat the answer to my question to the entire group, though. If you're
right.
Well,
so he was reading a book, and he told you it was a story book, and you were talking about the book, and he said Larma gave it to him, and Larma is a person who owns a store, the only other remaining inhabited structure in the Magic Quarter. And he said that she is very nice to him, and she's the one who gave him that book. Also, Garth, because you missed last week, this is your first time getting to like be on the map of Bjornheim.
I know. I saw the map and I liked it. This is great.
Yeah. So this map was revealed to you when Cassian took and Hydra took like a spectral tour of the whole city. So you can see. Yeah, that's right. They took the Jim Carrey When Nature Calls tour of the city, so you can see the lower right hand quadrant. That's the Magic Quarter, and you can see everything there is like destroyed, and like the ground is like blighted. You even notice like walking around that this is like everything is like burnt and like destroyed. Then you have the Military Quarter, and you can see like the rows of barracks. There's about 20 bear soldiers lives in each one of those barracks. So they, you assume that they can probably have a standing army of, something close to 200. They have a standing army of close to 200 soldiers or so, bear soldiers. Then the top right-hand quarter is the Market Quarter, and that's like the center of commerce. In the top left-hand quarter, that's the Slave Quarter. And they pack probably as many slaves into each one of those slave tents as they pack soldiers into those barracks. So it gives you a sense of the living conditions in the slave quarter. And then finally, in the center of city, there's like this big fountain. There's giant, like 15-foot tall bear statues like lining this like walkway. There's like some kind of like tent park, like flea market. There's some green space. There's a building that looks like it could be a church, and then there's a big like bear castle in the center square as well. So that is what you know.
All right, I understood all of that, but what's an axe? Like you said, there was bear statues, there's bear castle, and there's bear axe. There's a lot of bear axes.
If this is a pun, I'm not getting it. The barracks.
The barracks.
All right.
Yeah,
that was way funnier than you gave it credit for.
No, that's really funny. Now that I figured it out, I just missed it. But yeah, so this is for sure a pretty big city, but again, you already know from talking to Dudley that if you leave this section of the city and are seen by any of the bear inhabitants of the city, like they will lock you up. You'll wind up in the slave quarter for sure. So
I have a question that's been on my mind about these bear people.
Sure.
And you said they're very magical bear people, right?
Well, so no, I didn't actually say that.
Well, they've been hoarding the blue gems, so there's a lot of blue gems here. So
I don't know who told you that. You're making up your own story, bro.
All I know is that these are Care Bears.
Sure.
I think Gorgo should hug one.
No, I agree with Gorgo. I was under the impression that there was at least a high percentage of them.
I'm literally taking up the cause to go to the Magic Quarter and find the only bookstore left there and try to consume every book I can by going there.
Okay, well, so it's not exactly a bookstore, but so you guys are now mingling and socializing with the folks in it's like the next day. Everybody's like recovering from like a great night of fighting, and you guys are mingling in the paper factory, and you may converse with your folks. Listen, I'm really giving you guys a softball here. This is like guaranteed true answer, like no rolls. You guys are all just kind of making small talk. So would anybody like to go first?
I don't want to go first, but
I would like to know, as I talk to
who I'm
people and intermingle with them, how did you come to be here, and what is this place?
Those are really
It's very
great
random.
questions, Rob. So you should convince one of your compatriots to ask that question, because
Okay.
your conversation with Pussy Booger is done, and that was your freebie. But you found out a really great, important piece of information, so you should feel happy about that, not sad.
All right, I'm gonna talk
Yeah, I
to
know, that's why I
Pork
tried
Chop.
to remind everybody about it.
Okay. So you're talking to Pork Chop, the dwarf, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not. So Ezekiel's like, wow, God is good, God is great. The Lord was really by your side during our fight. I commend you, warrior. You are quite the foe. I hope I at least gave you a good fight. That's all. That's all I wanted.
Okay, and she kind of looks you up and down, and doesn't really have much to say, and she's kind of just like waiting for you to like say something that resonates with her.
Yeah. So, that's my first question. My question to her is, what is the purpose of this place? What is the end goal here?
And so she says, "Oi, this is a place for misfits. All of us who are here came here by some strange means. You talk to the other folks.
toys.
You talk to the other folks. They all fell through portals, or chased a dog through a portal, or got kicked down a well, and at the bottom of the well there was a portal. Like, everybody's got some kind of story, but everybody just kind of wound up here. Nobody really knows how they got here. All we know is we ain't bears, and because we ain't bears, the bears don't like us, so we hang out here. We make our money, and we live a pretty comfortable life, and we get to fight every once in a while."
Let me ask you a question. If I start the revolution, would everyone join in? I don't see any reason for us to be outcasts of the society. I don't understand why we are the toughest, the smartest, the best looking and bravest. I don't understand why we are, pariahs of this society. Why are we in this broken area full of destruction? I think we together could band, and we could take control.
Rise up.
While he is saying that statement, I slowly primp and preem myself to make myself more presentable.
Okay, great. And so she says, easy for you to say, since you're a cat person, you kind of fit in here, but so what? So let's just suppose we fight 200 bear soldiers, bust our way into the castle, kill the bear king, and let's say that only half of the bear villagers revolt, and we have to kill half of them. Then what? We're just the kings of this bear place. Listen, we like things just the way they are. Okay, you wouldn't be the first person to get dropped on your head here in into this land and try to start something. You want to make some kind of crazy plan. The only person who makes crazy plans around here is Dudley, and if you want to make a crazy plan, you got to talk to him.
So
Who is Dudley?
Dudley's the dude.
Dudley's the main dude of
Yeah, he's like
curly mustache.
yeah, he's the
Dudley Tyrant.
Yeah.
I wanted her answer from it, but yeah, okay.
It's not your turn yet.
So
I know it's not. I don't have a turn.
So I guess like my last question to Pork Chop would be, so you don't want to get out of here, like you just want to continue like existing in this shit-filled paper place just fucking toiling away. Like you don't want to do anything better. Like you're good. You're good with this for your life. Like, you know,
And
this
you
is
can
what,
tell that she kind of gets insulted and goes like,
takes all
bollocks to you. And,
Whatever. That's
and
fine.
she says kind of like I said, talk to Dudley. And she kind of like
All right.
fucks off back to her. She goes back to playing axes and anvils with her sister.
Can I
Alright,
spend
well-
my question to learn how to play axes and anvils for real?
Well, so I don't think you have a question of either of the dwarfs. I think you have a question of Varden the elf and Bert the turtle.
All right.
I mean, personally, turtle people.
But I think if Dismas just hangs out, like you were getting the hang of it. If you just hang out and watch them, you'll get the hang of it eventually.
Okay, good. All I need to know is that I know how to play axes and anvils, so I can challenge people at the next tavern. By the way, when I played Witcher 3, all I did was play Gwent in taverns, and I didn't do any of the actual stuff.
Sixers lose by 18.
Okay, I would like to ask the elf how to cause a distraction to draw the guards away from the market.
Ooh. Okay, great. So first, Varden walks in and he's kind of wearing a hood like over his face. Excuse me, forgive me. Varden walks in and they're wearing like a hood over their face, and you can't really like make them out from behind the hood. But he says, you know, or excuse me, they look at you and they say, you know, the market. I don't know what you would need to create any kind of distraction for in the market, really.
Is that not where the potions of water breathing could be procured?
Well, that's really that's a great question that you have. For anything magical that we need, we go see Larma.
Okay. Maybe I missed this
Well,
last week. I thought we had to go.
anything potion related, anything.
Larma is the basically grand mage of the place. Has all knowledge of magic.
And we're on friendly terms with Larma? I missed that, I guess,
Well,
last week.
so that's an interesting question. Larma's not notoriously friendly with most folks, but Larma and Dudley, they have a bit of a sordid history, and any friend of Dudley's generally is a friend of Larma's.
Okay. All right, so Larm is the one we need to talk to get these water breathing potions then.
Yeah, we gotta gain favor with.
I thought we had to steal it from the market. I guess that changed over when I was AFK.
No, you wouldn't have to steal anything from the market, but also, you know, we try to maintain a low profile, and I wouldn't make a ruckus in the market. I thought you were going to ask a different question. I would have had a different answer.
Oh no, that's fine. And if you, I'm sorry to say it, but your low profile is about to get fucked. Have you seen this fucking wizard?
Well, Dudley has ways to handle that.
All right.
And then all right. So who's up? We got Gorgo's got 3 questions. Cassian's got 2. Ezekiel's got 1 left. Thover, you've got a question left. And Torment, I mean, you can still role play throughout. You don't have to like feel like.
I actually thought I was.
No, I know. I'm saying, please continue. Like you can jump into a conversation.
That's exactly what I was hoping to be able to do.
Constructive.
You know, I'm going to go a different way. I will ask you. Said mine's for the Minotaur.
Yeah, ribeye.
All right. I'm going to walk up to him and say, "I've beat your ass twice so far."
All right, well, hold on. When you walk up to him, he's got like an angle grinder, and he's kind of like grinding his horns into like sharp points, and he's just like, and he like snorts like little like puff of smoke, and then he looks up at you, and he just kind of gives you like a friendly like grunt.
I beat your ass twice already so far. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. So I feel like I can ask you this. Anybody around here ever heard of any of the Black Iron Keys?
Say again.
Black Iron Keys.
Perhaps. Tell me what you know about the Black Iron Keys, and I'll tell you if I know what you're talking about.
You know, to free Cyric.
The 9 keys to free Zurich. And he
I
pulls
believe
you,
it's-
he
I
pulls
believe
you
it's
away. He
7.
pulls you away from the group. He pulls you away from the group, and he gets really close. And he says, "Hey, what plane of existence did you come from?"
Oh.
Where did we come from?
Faerun. What's it called?
No,
Not
Faerun.
sure. We're not sure.
Hey, listen. I do know about the 9 keys.
Lay down.
There was a person.
Lay
there was
down.
a person from my village
Not okay.
back on my home planet
Not okay. Lay down.
that was rumored to have found one of them, and she actually.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I'm here. It was, and he looks around and he's like, it was my wife. And I followed her through what I thought was a portal in a hollowed out tree. And I landed in this realm, but I haven't been able to find her.
And where were you from
Nice.
again?
I'm also from
Oh.
Faerun.
Hot Pickens.
But listen. Keep this between us, okay? Nobody here needs to know. Like, attachments are a sign of weakness. And like, we don't talk about our old lives here. So keep this between us. But if you see my wife, give her a message for me. And he kind of hands you like a little scrap of paper with like rolled up, and he says, just take, if you see my wife, give her this paper for me, because I don't think I'm getting out of here anytime soon.
I also to assume that your wife is a Minotaur.
You know what? That's a great fucking question. Actually,
It would help me to identify.
so yeah, she's also a Minotaur. Smaller horns, obviously.
Obviously.
Has tits too. Breasts. Like,
Minotaurs probably have 6 tits, right? Because they're cows. No, just 2 tits.
not us. We only got 2.
They have
Nice.
4. They have udders. So they're cows. They have 4, but they would have 2 of them.
No, okay.
And-
We're not getting into this hybrid animal
Technically,
anatomy.
it's 6.
again.
The
Okay.
answer is 6.
They're only really cows from like the head up and the waist down, but like their torso is the torso of a man.
Right.
Nice.
So it'd be the
But they have
torso of a
4
woman.
tits. They
That
have
sounds
4
like
yeah,
a
I don't
perfect.
think there is any Minotaur women.
Okay, anyway.
That is a perfect being
yeah, they
right
have
there.
4
Yeah,
tits.
so Black Keys, you're up. Listen, I'm gonna make a Black Keys playlist just for you. But yeah, Black Keys. So you got a piece of information that you like.
That's
Okay, cool.
awesome.
Okay. That was some yes anding, but I liked it. All right, who's up next?
Who has questions left?
So Goro, you have 3. You have Drake, the
Well, let's see Who
Dragonborn.
else has questions? Because I'm waiting to hear what everyone else has to say.
Okay,
Oh.
Ezekiel's got 1 to Bert the Turtle.
Okay. Can you tell me who I'm talking? I have a Dragonborn, a Dwarf Woman, and a Minotaur,
So
right?
Michaela, so the Minotaur, the Dragonborn. So both the guys that you did like the hitting of stuff with, and also, oh no, I'm sorry, you didn't do the hitting with the Dragonborn. But anyway, the Dragonborn, the
Yeah, I fought
Minotaur,
him first.
and the other dwarf that that Ezekiel didn't talk to.
Michaela, right? The dwarf.
That's right, Michaela.
What?
Yes, Michaela.
And then who else did I fight? The Minotaur?
No, and then you fought the Hydra and you lost to her. You don't get to ask her anything.
Okay. All right. Can I speak with the Dragonborn? I last remember him making things with the fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk to him.
Okay.
Is this Frank?
No, this is Drake. He's a red Dragonborn.
All right. Hey Drake. First of all, Goro comes from the ground, from the rooftop, and comes down, and he's like, "Let me tell you something, brother.
What?
Go ahead. Gorgomania running wild.
Gorgo's here. And he's got some questions for you.
Hey man, hey, you remember me? I'm the Dragonborn. Just be cool. Be cool. You're cool. I'm cool. You get me too excited. You know what happens.
And you remember what happens when I get excited, brother? I saw you on the end of that mat, brother. But I have a question for you, though.
Okay, yeah, just ask away, man. Just do you have to shout? I'm right here.
I'm really excited about me being able to talk again for the first time in my life. I can't control my voice.
I stand in between the two of them and I go, Gorgo, think and then speak. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Yeah. I turn back to the man and I say, hey, listen, he just learned how to talk. Give him a minute. And I step back.
Question is, do you know anybody with some blue jewelry around this town here?
Oh no, man. I think I know what you're talking about, but no, we don't really. I think no, not really, man. You're not asking the right questions.
Do you know where the key comes from around my neck, brother?
Key?
I have a key on my neck as a necklace. From the Carol Basilisk.
Oh no, you have the Coral Basilisk keystone.
Yes.
Yeah. So he looks it over and he says, man, I think I know what this is. I've heard stories, rumors, right? The three animal leaders had them, right? The Tiger King has one, the Coral Basilisk had one, and I think the King of Bjornheim had one at one point. I want to say I've heard somebody say it's down in the underground vaults.
Ooh.
How do we get the underground vault, brother?
A lot of this is recap, man. I feel like if you just listened and paid attention, you'd know this.
It's the underground.
Show us how to get there, my brother. Have you been there before?
So no. I've never been there. But listen, man, you go. The only entrance is in the slave quarter, and that place is always crawling with guards. So that's the reason why, the only people that get down there are like VIPs. Like there'd have to be like a prison riot or something to if there are ever going to be, people getting down in that vault. But like, that never happened. I mean, how would that even work?
Who's a VIP around here? Who's a bigger VIP around here than me, Gorgo?
Dudley for one, and that gal that kicked your ass, huh? And he slaps you on the back, but like friendly like. And he's like, no, Hydra, man, she's something.
Can I talk to them next, please?
The Hydra?
And Dudley.
So you can't talk to Hydra. You can't talk to Dudley. You have two people to talk to left.
Who can talk to Dudley still?
He's gone. He's not there. He's bounced. You don't know where he is. Maybe he's with Larma.
All right. So
how can I find Dudley?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
I go to Larma and I ask her where Dudley went.
Well, Larma. So okay, Rob. I want a yes and here. You are inside the paper factory. Larma's shop is somewhere in the ruined magic quarter that you don't have any information of how to get there yet. Right now, we're doing.
I've already decided to go there. That I thought that was my first point of. We're talking all the stuff. I said I want to go right to the magic quarter.
Okay, so you can either wander around the magic quarter or converse with the group and like help them kind of like find out like where Larma's at. Maybe if you went back to Pussy Booger, he would probably tell you how to get to Larma's place.
I encourage the group to go find Pussy Booger.
Okay. And it looks like Cassian is already talking to him.
All right. Well, then I follow up behind Cassian.
Okay, and I am talking to Pussy Booger, right?
Yeah.
Pussy
Booger for short.
What?
P Booger for short.
P Boogie.
P Boogie.
Boogie.
So I'm asking good old P Boogie that I had noticed that there was bears here before, but I thought that they weren't friends. So I was confused. And how did that work?
Oh, you must be talking about the couriers leaving and going to the market with all of our paper.
I just saw bears leaving. So what's that? Why are they okay?
Oh, well, so listen, I don't know why I'm being so forthright with you, but I'll tell you. So that's not bears. It's us. So Larma has these potions that make you look like a bear. And I don't know, there's all these rules. You have to talk to her. Like, I probably don't know them perfect. They never pick me to go because they're always afraid I'm going to mess something up. But you drink the potion and you look like a bear for like 4 hours, and then you can't drink another one until the next day or something. But that's what allows us to go out and like sell the paper.
How do you get chosen to be a courier?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Dudley and Varden, they're the ones who handle all that stuff. But listen. Like I told your friend, the one with the horns, like Larma is so nice. Like, just go and talk to her. Like, she's the one who gave me this book, and he holds up a book and he's like, she is really nice. Like, I bet you that she would help you.
Where is she?
I don't know. Probably at her store. I don't know.
Is it easy to get to her store?
Yeah, I mean, it's in like the burned out building. You know, you kind of go like down and you make a left and a right. And he kind of like draws a little map on the ground for you, like doot, 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 and he's like, and that's how you get to her store.
So we know exactly how to get there. I look at the man and I say, how is her temperament these days?
You know, Larma is not the most trusting person in the world, but I mean, listen, any friend of Dudley is a friend of Larma. She's been pretty good to all of us. She's kind of, if Dudley's like a dad to us, and he's not, because I fucking hate dads, then
Me too, man.
she would kind of be like the mom. She's the Wendy to our Peter Pan.
I got you. Where is Dudley these days?
He comes and goes, man. I don't really know. That's all I know. But I did give you a really succinct map of how to get to the Larma's store.
I very much appreciate your candor, sir, and thank you for your discourse.
Do you think she would be as friendly to us as she is to you, seeing as we're newcomers?
Yeah, I mean, you already do like Gentlemen's Pugilist Society stuff. Like, you already do all the stuff, and like Dudley seems to really like you guys.
Great. And then I kind of clap P Boogie on the back, and I say, I rarely say this, but it was a joy fighting with you against you.
Oh, thanks. It was so much fun fighting you. I just, gosh, I just love coming here when doing the fights. Like, did I ever tell you my backstory?
No, please do.
I feel like I've told the story before, but you know what? Let's not. And another time I will tell you my whole backstory. I just love, it's just such a welcoming group here. And I think it's so
I walk up to him and I grab him by the shoulder and I say, I look forward to our next conversation.
Okay.
First round's on me.
I look forward to our next conversation too, but also your scaly hands kind of hurt me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I would just be handing you beers going forward, so we're good.
Oh, I mean, right now, like where your hand is on me.
Yeah, no, I took it off.
It's like some kind of like spiny armor. It's weird. I don't like it.
I also give him 2 silvers to go get himself a pint.
I didn't realize anyone had money.
Yeah, where'd you get these silvers?
Yeah, what the hell?
That's
Let's
part of
not-
it.
We need that money.
Let's not try to get into how
Okay,
much
we are
money
cruising.
the demon in your group has. That's just not your information you need to know.
So
All
let me
right,
tell
guys.
you,
Like,
guys. So
just
hey,
step back.
we got a couple of questions left, but we at this point, I'm not gonna lie, you guys have asked a lot of the right questions, and you guys have a lot of really good information, enough to like go forth and like start our like fun and exciting quest stuff. Dismas, you still have a question of Bert the turtle. Gorgo, you still have the Minotaur and a dwarf. Cassian, you still have the Rhinor, who's like the rhinoceros man. And then Ezekiel, you still got Bert the turtle as well.
All right, so I just want to quickly just say to Bert, like, yo, man, you know, slow and steady wins the race. I guess that was a great kick. Got me right in the old schnoz. Just went pow pow.
And he takes in a deep breath. And he goes, yeah, man, like when you're slow and you're steady, like that's when like everything just comes together. And that's why like the turtle folk, they're always doing things either slow or steady or slow and steady or slow and steady together, because like that's how you really get your mind to like slow down. But for me, it's the opposite. Like I just love going as fast as possible in my brain, but then like my body moves slow and it's like I'm like fighting against myself, like an internal struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely understand. You know, your mind's going a mile a minute, but like your hand can only go 10 miles an hour.
Just like you got the same thing going on. And he kind of like fixes his glasses. Like I can see it. You're a cat lady on the outside. You're like an elf on the inside. You're like two different people. It's crazy. Like let the elf out sometime.
How do you do that? How does that work? How do you let this elf out? This necklace is holding on my head. If I take this necklace off, my head's gonna fall off.
Listen,
Sorry,
you
already
know what?
asked him enough,
Sometimes you just need to be yourself. You know what I mean, man? Just be yourself.
So let me ask you a quick question.
You already asked so many questions. No.
How do we? If one was going to start, say, some type of prison riot, how would you just go about it? You know,
I will accept that question.
If you, I mean, you know,
if I was going to start a prison riot,
yeah, man, let's go.
Like,
how you
you asked me the perfect question, because I've been thinking about this for years. What I would do is the first thing that I would do is I would go out and I would hatch a scheme. I'd have a whole scheme. What I would do, first thing I would do, okay, is I would get sticks and rocks and I would make an entire on the floor diagram of the city. Okay, that'd be the first thing that I would do. And then I would get little pebbles to represent all the people in the party, right? So first I have to go out and I have to collect like one pebble for each person. So if there's like 20 people, I have to collect, and I wouldn't want to collect like the same color pebble for two different people, because then it would be so confusing.
I am fervently writing down every word he says as quickly as he can say it. I'm writing it down.
I would say this one is me, but this one is you. But then if I walked away and I came back, you'd be like, which one was me? And I'd be like, fuck, I don't know which one is you and which one is me. So it'd be really confusing. So we'd have to find pebbles of different colors. We would make, and then we would get like little like leaves or sticks to be like all the buildings. And so, and then once we had this big map on the ground, then we would start to like move each pebble, but we wouldn't be able to move them all at once, even though in reality, we'd be moving all at once. But you'd move them one at a time and kind of say, all right, this person goes here and this person goes here and this person goes here. And you kind of like come up with a whole like scheme of how you infiltrate the prison. So you would say like, all right, well, these people would go over here and they would go into the market quarter and they would get themselves arrested. And then we would have to have other pebbles. Oh my God, so many fucking
pebbles.
I don't know where we would get all the pebbles to represent the cards. I think we could, because it's like we could use the same color pebble for all of the guards, right? That would be like 1,000 fucking pebbles. You know what we could do? We get one big rock and break it into little pieces. So we could break little pieces off the big rock.
Yeah, you're fixated on these pebbles. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I turn to Dismas and I go, can you help guide him here?
I just say,
I'm afraid to ask him my
question, Bert. So maybe you guys can get him on track.
All right. You look like you know a lot about defense. Where do you think the most defensible position on the island is?
Well, we don't really leave the city very much. If we leave the city, Dudley says there's bad stuff out there.
Okay, never mind. We've got some people to talk to. Nice chatting with you.
All right, thanks. Next time you come back, I'll tell you about all the creatures that I know about in the forest. See you later.
Hey, let me ask you a couple questions. Questions about the creatures you know about in the forest.
Oh, great. I'm
kind of
so glad you
creatures
asked. So
are
first
there?
of all, there's giant hornets. I know that for sure. I've heard a lot about the giant hornets.
What are their
I
weaknesses?
also know that there's a dinosaur.
Gotta let the dog out.
Fucking
One second.
dinosaur walking around in the forest.
How do you ride the dinosaur?
I think you kill it and you take a little piece off of it and then you put it between your legs and you hop around and say, I'm riding the dinosaur, because that's the only fucking way you're riding that dinosaur.
No, we're riding that dinosaur. We're befriending it. It's gonna take us around town.
All right. I think we're done with Bert. Thanks, Bert.
Okay, great. Yeah, Bert's a little
Yeah, I like
attention.
it.
What are the weaknesses of these creatures in the forest?
No one cares about the creatures in the forest. They're done.
Okay, so I mean, frankly, they just have the
Steve,
same.
shut up.
I'm sorry.
No. Go on, sir.
They have the same weaknesses as their regular animal counterparts. So, like the giant hornets, same thing as regular hornets. Just step on them with a giant foot. If you had a giant foot, if you don't have a giant foot, then you probably
Fly swatter, giant fly swatter.
Giant fly swatter. Your man, your guy's got.
Listen, or giant.
I'm getting really tired.
I'm
getting really tired right now. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then all of a sudden, he just kind of like sucks his legs and heads into his shell, falls flat on his belly.
Thank you.
Thank God.
He's done.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone else have any more questions?
I
Or
think
can we
I
get?
can
That's
talk
good.
to the dwarf woman.
What other questions do we have left to ask? Jordo, you got a dwarf and a
I
what?
want to see if they can teach me skills.
Skills.
Let's go check it out.
I think the
Check it out for your health.
And how do we get this bear potion from Larma? You gotta go. What's it cost?
You just gotta go talk to her.
Okay, so who are you talking to? Are you talking to Michaela or Ribeye? Who do you want to learn a skill from?
I would like to talk to the Minotaur about learning skills.
Okay. So listen, man. He goes, I've got about 2 skills. My first skill, hitting stuff with a hammer, and by the looks of you already know how to do that. My second skill, believe it or not, I am badass on the lyre. Okay, and I could teach you. I could teach you. I could teach you to play the lyre.
So could I.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time for me, but I could, I could tickle the old banjo string.
I'm always down for a jam sesh.
What?
You want to learn?
I use my summonery to make the lights flicker in a way that provokes his positive attitude towards playing a game.
Oh yeah, I love the lyre. Look at these lights flickering. Reminds me of being on stage, people hissing and booing, throwing metallic underwear on the stage. Like, yeah, I love the lyre. That's what Minotaur wear, metal underwear.
Hell yeah.
Use my commentary
It's a highway to heaven.
The sounds of the guitar strings being strung and ripping out mad chords.
Yeah, and at that point, he kind of like glazes over, and you can see there's music playing in his head, and he's just like looking off into space. But he can teach you how to play the lyre.
And I give Zeke a bump and say, "Yo, give him a talk."
Let me tell you something, brother. We don't need no guitar playing, foot kicking, nonsense going around. We're looking at some real skills. Get out of my way. Let me talk to the dwarf woman.
When did Gorgo become Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. All of a sudden,
he learned how to speak.
Yeah,
he
mastered the English language pretty well.
Fun fact, everyone. So Cassian's asking the right questions. So fun fact. So when Gorgo's soul left his body during the fight with the Hydra and then was reunited with his body, it knocked something loose in his brain. He could probably explain it in a more scientific way than I could. But Gorgo's smart now, and Gorgo will remain smart. Gorgo will remain smart until the next time that he enters combat or uses like a strength-based ability, like tries to push something over. He will remain smart. He can use his athletics skill check for any intelligence-based skill check up to a number of times per day equal to his proficiency bonus until he loses smart Gorgo skills.
Smart
So my intimidation is like a plus 5 right now.
You have like
I don't know what I
objective
don't.
eye thing going on.
Intimidation is a charisma based skill, but intelligence. So perception, investigation. I don't have them in front of me. I don't know them.
Oh
by
yeah,
heart.
yeah. Okay, got it.
But anything that's an intelligence based check, you can do. And what are we now? We're level 6. So your proficiency bonus is +3, I think. So you get 3 times a day. You get to be super smart about one thing and use your athletics instead of the intelligence check. I think it's nature, survival. Somebody with a character sheet can probably tell you.
History.
Yep, history.
Religion.
Yep, arcana, history, investigation, which is nature, religion. Those are the ones that you're going to give you the opportunity to be like super good at a couple of times a day. And you can also communicate really well. And the fact that you chose Hulk Hogan, chef's kiss. I love it. All right. So what do we got left? I have to keep scrolling back in this text message. I didn't write down
I have Michaela to talk to, and I want to ask her if she knows anyone wearing gems. I want to know if they have anyone who knows blue gems. And does Larma wear blue gem?
The only one around here with blue gems is the lads who can't get it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Hey.
No, tell me for real. Who's wearing blue gems? What's the king's crown look like? I'm gonna fuck somebody up to find out, brother.
So the only person that I have known, it's interesting that you bring this up. The only person, like, what kind of blue gem? Are these like glowing blue gems that glow when people do magic?
That's right, brother.
So the only person that I've ever known who had one of these blue gems is Winnie, the bartender down at the Honey Pot.
Oh, I'm a lover of drinks, brother. Tell me about that honey pot.
Listen, here's what I'll tell you about the Honey Pot. It is an interesting place. It is listen, I love open sexuality, but you've never lived until you've been to a bear strip club. Bear does not just describe the asses in one way. But it is a bear strip club and it is awesome. And they have ale for days. Problem is, only people allowed in there are bears. So it gets a little bit challenging if you're just a little dwarf who wants to see a little bear hoo-ha. You know what I mean?
What about the people working the bar? Are they bears too?
Of course they are. It's a bear strip club. Everybody's bears. The dancers are bears. The bartenders are bears. The bouncers are bear.
There's no TI double gut-ers there?
I grab Gorgo and I pull him aside and remind him that I can disguise people.
Well, we don't need disguises, brother. This guy's telling us about potions up the fucking street here.
Yeah, man. I mean,
smart Gargo. I like it.
So
Yep.
I talked to Winnie at the Honey Pot. Problem with Winnie is Winnie's English not that good. So he can probably help you. You got to be, or his common tongue is not that good.
Well, my common tongue is great.
Hey, I'll take you up on that, big boy.
Oh.
He kind of like runs a hand down your chest.
How do we acquire a rickshaw cart thing, brother?
You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know that you need one. I think once you talk to Larma, things will make more sense.
I've been trying to get to Larma's since.
Well, then let's go to Larma.
Yeah, let's go.
You have any skills you gotta learn from you?
No, I don't. I think one skill is enough.
I'm going to Larma's.
I want to go to Larma's then.
I've been there for an hour.
You haven't.
Me too.
Stop saying this stuff. Okay. Anything else?
Guru
grabs a handful of pulp before he leaves the paper factory.
I don't know if that might be too Gorgo. That might snap you out of smart Gorgo.
He just holds it in his hand. And he looks at it. He feels the temptation. He craves it.
I grab him when I see him pick it up, and I go, "It's okay." I put it in the satchel bag, and I say, "We've got our evidence. Let's move forward." And I clean his hand, and I push him ahead.
Okay, great. Let's see. We've got is Bert done with questions? Yeah, it looks like Bert's done. Man, I like being Bert. All right. Gorgo is done with questions. Dismas is done with questions. Ezekiel is done with
I'm
questions.
supposed to question the rhino guy. I honestly don't remember anything about him.
He's got a big snout. He's got a horn on his head, and he wears a little teeny tiny turtle shell as a hat.
I turn to Ezekiel and I say, dude, you know I'm not interested in this shit. Like, do you want to ask this guy some stuff? I'll go introduce you.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know.
And I take Ezekiel over there and I go, rhino guy, cat lady, and walk away.
Hey, cat lady, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm really a guy. Can't get this necklace off, otherwise my head'll fall off.
Hey, that don't make no sense to me, but I dig it.
Yeah.
You know what? Rhino's always all right.
Yeah. Always horny. I love
That's
it.
right. Always horny.
That was Jesus, I heard. Anyway. So let me ask you a question.
Let me give you an answer.
If we were going to start maybe just a little disruption over by the slaves' quarters because we want to free them and help them join our cause.
I'm listening.
Would you be able to maybe help us out with something like that?
Like, are you suggesting that I sneak into the prison and then use my rhino charging ability to charge through some shit with my head and make broken pieces of wood flying everywhere, like pow, 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 and cause a big disruption, and then all the guards tackle me, and while they're distracted, you go do some shit?
I look at him and I say, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely fucking not, bro. Not happening.
Right. So what if we didn't put you in direct danger? We'll make it look like an accident. Something silly so that you can't be put at fault.
Listen, let me tell you something, okay? I was locked up there for a long time. My sense of time as a rhino is a little bit different from yours, but let me just tell you, in a long fucking time, okay? That place is run by the gangs, period. That's it. You want to get anything done, you got to get in with the gangs, okay? And that shit rotates, okay? For a while, the cat folk were running shit in there, and I watched the whole thing. I just laid back in the cut, and I watched what goes on.
Neosporin, baby. Like Neosporin.
That's right, like Neosporin, baby. But, man, I laid back. For a while, the cat folk were running shit. Then they got ousted by some lizard folk. Then the lizard folk got ousted by some snake folk, which was confusing as fuck because I thought snakes were lizards.
Well, they're reptiles, but anyway, I
guess they're not.
So talk to the gangs. Okay.
What the fuck up? But listen, that's what you do. You want to get anything done in there? You want to have a prison riot? Man, they'll do anything for a fucking cup of noodles.
Cool. I'm in.
Pack of cigarettes.
Right. I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Go with God. One love.
I find the nearest cup of noodle store and buy all of them up.
Yeah.
All right. I say let's head over to Larmo's.
Great. Okay, so you follow the map.
All of the noodles.
Okay, so you follow the map, and as you're walking through the magic quarter, like everything is it's like freshly singed. Like it feels like there's still like a sooty smoke in the air, and you can everything still smells like an old campfire. And there's like this entire building's like burned and from the inside out, but at the same time, there's like shells of buildings, and as you move through and you find probably the only building in the quarter that has all four walls still up other than the paper factory, and the door is slightly ajar, and this is where the map told you to go.
I rush to the doors.
No,
the
no,
front door.
no, nope. I trip him on his way in there. Nope, nope.
I knock
Rob,
on
make
the-
a
I knock
dexterity.
on the
Make a
door
dexterity
and
saving
take a
throw.
knee.
Rob, make it.
Damn
Rob,
it.
Rob, let's play. We're playing together. Rob, make a dexterity saving throw.
I make it and I'll just make a regular dexterity check. Okay.
Yeah, and then you make a dexterity check.
Oh, I was almost at 13.
Okay, dex check 18. Dex
Not good.
save from Rob, who I think is -1 dex. You got a chance.
See.
Do I have to do it for you?
Yeah, strive. Oh, there it is. There's dexterity. I'm sorry, it's just so small on the screen right now.
You got it.
15.
Okay, so you pass the save. You kind of like hop skip over Ezekiel's extended leg, and you get to the door. And then what do you do, Rob?
I knock and take a knee as though whomever will open it is someone I should be inspired by.
Okay, great. So you knock, and from like the gentle force of you knocking, the door kind of like swings open. You know, you can instantly tell that there's no light. It's not a magic door. Like it literally just kind of like on its hinges, just kind of creaks open. Light. So like while the walls are up, there's kind of like holes in the roofish, and like light is kind of filtering into this room. And from the door, you can see there's like a long table, bench, counter that kind of like separates like the front part of this room from like the back part. And then there's like a secondary door behind.
Is the room lit? Other
You know, it's
than
lit
light?
it's lit by the incoming sunlight.
Sunlight. Okay. Okay, I enter in cautiously and ask if anybody's home.
There's no response.
I begin to walk in and again call louder and explore the space.
Okay, make an investigation check. Is everybody else following or no?
Yes.
I'm in
yes,
the doorway.
right behind him.
Cassian, Thober, are you
I
guys
don't trust
following?
him. I don't trust
Oh,
him. to
I'm
talk to
standing
anybody.
outside.
Yep, and I'm in the doorway.
I'm with Torment.
Investigation, you said, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Gorgo's inside with him.
Great.
Smart Gorgo.
Who is anybody helping me?
Professor Gorgo.
If I was smart, I would help you. I think honestly, Gorgo could probably help you with intelligence.
Gorgo, yeah,
but-
but if Gorgo helped you, he'd have to burn one of his like 3 per days.
Well, it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
it's all right. Your
Oh, they
first
didn't
one.
know. All right. Well,
All right. Well, you're rolling a intimidation instead of investigation, but
was it intimidation? I thought it was investigation. I'm
That's all
sorry.
right.
Like I said,
I'm gonna roll for you. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna roll for you, just to keep the
There we
game
go.
moving.
No, I just needed to zoom in.
Okay,
Sorry.
so that's a 3, natural 3, so it's a 7. So yeah, you notice this long counter, and on the counter is like a little silver bell.
I examined the bell.
Just a bell.
I hit it. Ding.
Great. You hit it, and then you hear some kind of shuffling in the back, and like the back door kind of like swings open, and then out pops a bear person.
What?
Well, I'm
I
already
I
costumed.
attack it.
So no. She probably drank a potion. Don't no. Just wait. Just chill. Just chill.
I draw my
Let me
sword.
Let me diffuse. So
And then the bear person says,
Shink.
can I help you?
I go, well, hello. How are you? My name is Ezekiel, and we are part of the Pugilist Society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are
As
you?
they're chatting, Dan, I try to
Oh my God.
slowly disguise myself into the background,
Okay.
and so that I'm not seen.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Tough one, since she just walked into the room, and it's a small room. While you're making that stealth check, I know you're having a hard time getting the screen to do stuff. That is an 8 plus 2 is 10. So you are 10 stealthy. So then, so the bear looks at you and she says,
I do 4 damage to myself. powering up my sword.
And she looks at you and says, "Ooh, that's gotta hurt." And then she looks back to Ezekiel and she says, "Hey there. Show if you're really part of the GPS. Show me your brand. Show me where they branded you.
Branded?
I didn't
Yeah,
get a
show me
brand,
where they
but I won
show
the
me where
last
they burned the letters GPS into your hide."
I walk up to her face to face and I project the image of a GBH between my horns in flames and say, "This is the mark I bear in my soul. What else do you need to know?"
And she says, "Wow, he is theatrical. I'm just fucking with you. There's no brand. They don't brand you. But he is. I like him. He is fun. You are fun, man." And so hey, can I help you guys with anything? I actually I knew that you guys were with the GPS.
Are you Larma?
So no, I am not Larma. Larma is not here right now.
Okay.
I am Bellatrix the bear.
Bellatrix.
It is easy to tell me apart from Larma because Larma is, as you know, a llama, and I am a bear. I am Bellatrix. I am taking care of Larma's shop while she is off doing Larma stuff. I don't really know what she's doing, but I can help you with stuff.
I don't
What
believe
would
her.
you do if you were her?
What kind of potions you have here, sister?
Yeah, I mean we have lots of potions and stuff. What is that? You said I don't believe her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That is correct. You don't believe her.
Okay.
You don't believe her. Okay.
I mean, you have no knowledge of anything about Larma or anything about this Bellatrix character, but she says to you, yeah, so listen, potions for sure. I got lots of, there are lots of potions here, and there are lots of, this is really, you guys know what you walked into, right? This is like the only last vestige of magic in the area. Listen, and I've got some skills myself. I can make some potions. I'm not as good as Larma. I mean, Larma is one who makes the magic armor. You guys know that.
So I kind of like flash my like magic staff like a little bit, like a cool, like super like slick, charismatic, like, like I kick it up in the air, it does like a flip, then like bounces back and does another flip, and I catch it with my hand, like type of deal.
Yeah, and it says, "Ooh, girl, I like that."
And as he's doing that, I walk back to Cassie and I go, "Fireball or no fireball?"
Torment.
Quiet, like I just need to like confer with her real quick.
Torment.
Well, Cassian's outside.
Yeah. Torment.
So I need to talk to Cassian. What was that, Cassian?
I said Cassian's outside. Cassian doesn't know what's going on inside.
Yeah, well, Cassian, I just walked up to you and said, "Fireball or no fireball?"
So
Never fireball.
No fireball.
Never fireball.
So then,
Torment.
I walk back inside. I'm upset now.
Torment. I make eyes with you stealthily that say, "Get ready."
I'm ready.
Okay, and then I move my way like slowly toward behind Beatrix.
You want to move
sister.
behind Beatrix?
Yep.
Or Bellatrix is her name.
It doesn't
whatever.
matter. She's not going to have a name for much longer. Yeah.
Okay. And then,
My
so
God.
then
Roll.
she says, "Yeah, I'm a little bit of a master of disguise myself. I really like your disguise that you have there." Is that transmutational or is that alchemical?
Wait, this isn't what I really look like?
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait.
Let me tell you something, sister. Before you
so-
go on with him, I have something to say.
Okay. Okay, what do you
This is
got?
happening.
man?
This is happening.
My friend who's sneaking behind you here, look around
She
you.
looks behind herself and she goes, "Oh, hey, I see you there. What are you doing there? Weird self-harm dude.
He's great at making potions also, sister. And he's gonna help you make these potions.
Oh, I don't actually make the potions. I just kind of work in the store. Larma is the one who makes the potions. Larma pretty much does everything. She makes the potions and she makes the magic armor.
Right,
She
right.
does
Wait, So,
everything.
so let me ask you a question. If I took this necklace off, will my head fall off or what?
Focus,
Absolutely.
Ezekiel.
No, I don't even let him answer. I literally cut him off. I was like, dude, why are you trying to tempt fate? Don't try to think
Because
you're gonna get out of this. You're
God-
going to die.
Because
Stop trying to find another answer.
Ezekiel, this is way beside the point. Stop trying to distract us from what we're here
Oh,
for.
hey, okay, hold on. We're gonna come back to this scene. The dog needs to go out. Let me take the dog out. We're gonna come back to this scene as soon as we take a break. I love where this is headed. And sometimes Garth, you're too smart for your own good. But we'll come back to this.
Brought to you by Primordial Secrets.
Take the dog out, break. Echo, play the Care Bears theme song.
Playing Care Bears Countdown from Care Bears by Geek Music from Spotify.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Echo, pause.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, do you love me? Shane, I'm closing on a house in Ithaca next week, I think.
Wait, what? You're moving?
No, I'm not moving. I'm getting a second house like a fucking baller. I'm yeah. Well, we want to move eventually, but right now there's two people renting it. So buying it and then we'll move in like sometime.
So you guys, you're. Does that mean you're gonna leave your job now?
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I can't work remote at the job I'm at now. So
Are you literally gonna own two houses, or are you
Yeah.
trying to just? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
so what we'll do is have that one as like an income property or whatever, investment property,
Right.
and then eventually move over there, and then this one will be our investment property.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a hell of an idea,
So
especially if you can swing it.
If you
yeah,
can afford it, it's a great idea.
that's what we're trying to do.
That's a great way. I trying to keep my house with my divorce. It's like maintaining the asset. Like
Right.
I want to be able to own this house and then move out of it and then still buy another house. Like because I own this house.
Yeah.
Where is this house?
Let me find it.
Is it downtown?
Yeah, it's downtown. It's like on on Buffalo and Plain. You can find the exact house. Let's see.
Buffalo and Plain. Okay. Those are nice houses.
Yeah.
Like downtown. Those
Yeah,
houses-
right down, right near that nice little park. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those are really nice houses. Like those are some really that's like old school houses there. Like you got to watch out for like the age of them and like what they'll need. So you got to factor that in your pricing. But at the same point,
Buffalo and Plain.
Yeah, so it's 406
yeah,
So it's
Buffalo.
right next to the school.
It's in town. It's town. Like you're towny there. Like it's perfect. Like it's awesome.
Yeah, so it's 406 West Buffalo Street. This little guy here.
406 West Buffalo. Oh, dude, I was right on that house. That's funny.
So yeah, that's
We do a lot of plowing in that specific area. That's funny. I pass that
Nice.
house all the time.
Nice. Yeah, so it's got. I have to put new supports in the basement. That's the most pressing thing, but it seems like it's got a lot of updated stuff. So
That's cool.
I'm excited. You do like you probably know people that do like housework, house repair stuff, right? But you don't.
That's what we do.
I thought you did like landscaping mostly and like outdoor stuff. Oh, okay.
No, we just got done. Cassandra's friend Raven that was at the wedding there that just went and to do a $4,000 bathroom remodel for her and found that the entire outside of her house and all the joists under her house were powder.
Oh my god!
Because nobody ever hooked up any of the showers, so they just pissed into the floor of the house for the last at least 6 years. So it turned into a $14,000 repair job.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So-
we spent like a month trying to fix that house. It was so bad.
Oh, that sucks.
Right now we're reshuffling La Terrell.
Oh wow, nice.
Just two of us.
I remember that was one of the back when Anna and I were broke as fuck. Anna won like this raffle prize or door prize at like her work or something to like get a free night at La Terrell, and we were like mind blown. How fancy that shit was. It was awesome.
Go on Cassandra's Facebook. She just posted a picture the other day. I took her up to the top of the roof in our lift. You can see the shingling process.
So, but you guys, so it's not crazy to like ask you about like a quote for like a residential like job, or is that
No, I don't
Okay.
care.
or is it usually more like you do like big places?
Oh no, do anything. I mean,
Okay.
we're in the middle of that right now, though. That's the problem.
Sure.
Until
Okay.
that roof's done, we don't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah, before they get back, are we attacking this bear person?
Oh, 100%. So
Yeah,
I
and
I
Dan
didn't-
even
Why?
mentioned-
Why are we attacking them?
because Dan, I rolled an insight check and Dan said that yes, in fact, the bear is a bad guy.
Yeah.
Lying.
I thought he just said that you believe that he's a bad guy.
Yeah, but I
So-
rolled well.
Hey, so I need to make a DM clarification here because of what I'm hearing at the table. So you Garth were appropriately suspicious of this person's personal narrative, but I did not mean to give you the impression this person is a bad person. This person is I mean, honestly, this person is like the next quest giver. Like, we can get through this conversation. Like, this
Well,
person,
she can give me a quest with one arm. Like I
I think so. So this is what I was saying earlier, and it was
Yeah,
directed
detrimental.
It was directed toward Rob, but I'll say it to you too. Like, you can do whatever you want. This is D&D, but I think the quests. I think that the quest in the city is really fun. And if you cut this person's arm off, you're not going to have as much fun.
Well,
Can I tell if they were using a bear potion?
no, yeah. So that's the thing. It's a bear. It's a bear person. We were told the entire time not to trust bears. No one told us anything about this bitch, And
Okay.
now there's a bear in
But-
this fucking potion.
But
shop.
I'm trying to get to the point of her telling me that she drank a potion and this is not what she looks like.
Okay, I would buy that, but like you better get to it because I'm about to fucking slice this.
Okay. So anyway, so she looks behind her, she sees you, and she's like, "Hey, hey, self-harm, dude. Why are you behind me? This is making me uncomfortable. Listen,
I don't trust you. If you really work at this shop, tell me where she keeps the water breathing potions."
As he's distracted, I
like
slowly close in.
okay. So a couple of things
Whoa.
here. Number one, I don't know if you noticed, I'm a giant bear person. I can tell by the fact that you still have both of your arms and legs attached to your body. You've never tried to fight a bear person. We are fucking tough as nails, and I don't recommend. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Enough.
I don't. This is not going to end well. It probably wouldn't end well for me, but it probably wouldn't end well for all of you. And besides, if you guys are really friends of Dudley's, he would have your ass.
I
if you did anything
say
bad here. He and Larma, you guys know, right? He and Larma are like close, like sexually close.
We heard a lot about we've met Dudley. We've heard a lot about Larma. I haven't heard a peep about you, ma'am.
Okay, well, here,
so
how
if you
about
wanna
this?
friend?
How about this? Here,
Relax.
I don't know if this will earn your trust or not. So she has a key around her neck, and she reaches in to like this box, and she opens this cash box and be like, "See, look, this is the till of the store that I will share with you, because any friend of Dudley's a friend of Larma, and I'm sure Dudley didn't give you guys enough of the gold bear coins to go around town. Here, take it all. Like, we're all friends here."
No.
I pull back dismiss and I push forward.
She slides a
Ezekiel,
box.
and I try to get him to encourage him to resolve this.
I just say, guys, that, there's something that the good
Here.
Lord always said.
Hey, listen, I'm not kidding.
I say, listen,
tiny-
I appreciate the gesture.
Tiny man dressed as a cat. I get it. Here,
I
take
just
this.
say,
I do 3
Okay.
more damage to myself, empowering my other sword.
Okay, take this cash. It's all yours. There's probably easily 600, bear coins in there. Take them. Each of you take 100, so that when you guys go around in the market,
yeah.
you guys will have some money to spend.
Is there a back room behind where the bear is staring?
I walk up and I take all the coins that he's offered.
No,
and
everyone
and
already
begin to walk down the alley.
You're not the fucking banker. That's not
I
happening.
didn't say I was. I just said I
didn't
did
take
that.
any
and
money
I'm walking
because
away, motherfucker.
Then I want to do a check to pretty much.
I don't know what you're
Punch him in
confused
the
about
face.
here. I just took the money
No.
and I'm walking away.
No.
Can
Then
Gorgo
Hey.
help settle the situation?
I
What?
pushed you into having a conversation. You can continue to talk to this man.
I don't
I
understand
have
how
now
you could
gotten
go.
money
Did you
and I'm
run up?
walking away.
No, did you like run up though and like steal it while we're in?
All right,
No,
stop.
I walked up.
Rob,
Then
make a sleight of hand check.
against my what?
Against nothing. Was he able to swindle? It's a DC 25 sleight of hand check.
Okay.
If you think you could swipe 600 gold coins with one swipe, go ahead. Make a sleight of hand.
I have both my swords drawn and pointed at this Beatrix.
Bellatrix.
Bellatrix.
Doesn't matter. Irrelevant.
I just wanted to get the quest.
Gorgo's looking at the back room.
Do you have the combat map ready?
Yeah!
Sam?
Yes. So
Thank
actually,
God.
so you try to swipe the coins, but the edge of the box actually cuts your hand. Dismas gets frightened, and you take
This just does get frightened, doesn't he?
and you take 10 slashing damage.
Are you
From the
fucking
box.
kidding me? I take 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, man, you cut your wrist, like you're bleeding. You're fucking bleeding blood from your wrist from trying to swipe the coins. And Bellatrix just looking
Oh
around
my
like, you
God.
people are fucking crazy. This guy is cutting himself. You're slicing yourself.
We are crazy, and until you start giving us some real answers,
I don't think I've
You're
been
gonna
able to
find out
answer
what
any
crazy can do.
questions. I've been trying to like talk to this, and just everything's been going on.
What is going on here?
I
Listen,
don't know.
You
listen,
don't need
trying
a
to have
sermon, Ezekiel, and stop talking about your necklace. You have to wear that forever. Ask your fucking
Aw.
question before this lady gets beheaded.
I say,
Okay.
hey,
Store
you know
watcher.
what? You know
Show me
what?
your potions collection.
just
Hey,
show,
that's a great question,
yeah,
Gorgo.
show us some potions.
That's a great question, sir. So we do have a wide selection of potions. I heard somebody shout out from the peanut gallery, water breathing potions. We
Yeah.
don't have any
I
water.
scream at him and I say, "Don't talk about peanuts in front of me."
Okay, well, I'm sure that Larma would love to make some water breathing potions for you. I know that there are ingredients that she needs for those water breathing potions that we do not have. But if you bring those ingredients back, we are more than happy. I'm sure Larma would oblige making you some water breathing potions. You people are. This is why Dudley likes you. You people are crazy. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I get real uppity about when he says that, and I start conjuring fire in my hands.
This is
and
disrespectful.
What do you mean
fuck that
uppity?
She's not afraid of me right now. Disrespectful as fuck that she's not afraid of me right now. I'm like gonna
Are there
cut her
any
just
potion
out of
bottles?
fucking.
On the shelves.
Make an intimidation check, Garth.
I'm assisting because
I'll help.
I'm well in there. So roll advantage.
It's a charisma check.
I'm
I don't
proficient.
give a shit what it is. I'm
Okay,
fucking right on his
16.
back.
So she takes a step toward you, and she places her hand on top, her very heavy bare hand on top of your wrist, and her hand weighs like 80 pounds, and kind of slowly pushes your swords down until they're like by your legs, and she goes, please, this is not, Larma wouldn't like this, Dudley wouldn't like this. What else can I do to earn your trust? You want water breathing potions? I will tell you all of the things that are needed for water breathing potions. I can tell you where to get them. I can tell you anything you want to know about the market, and I can tell you all about the bear skin potions. I can give you guys 100 bear skin potions. You run out of bear skin potions, you come back. I mean, geez Louise, if Larma were here right now,
I grab
he'd throw you out.
Ezekiel and I pull him close to my ear and I say, "So fireball or no fireball?"
No. If you want, you can go outside and practice.
I get real annoyed at his response immediately at that moment and walk outside to find Cassian and just hang out there and smoke myself, I guess.
That's weird, but I like it.
Wait, you conjure cigarettes and you just chain smoke and stay at
like Parliament.
Yeah, that, all right.
Parliament. Yeah,
Definitely Parliament. Yeah. Definitely Parliament.
Are there any bottles on the wall, like potion bottles filled on the wall, like it's a store?
Toro, you're asking the right questions. So
we're trying to get to this
behind the
thing.
counter. Behind the counter, you can see like random assortments of weird shit. There's a couple of things in bottles and jars. There's books. There's a couple of like figurines and things. There's just like random shit. And there is a back room. That's where Bellatrix came from to greet you.
All right. Gorgo grabs Bellatrix by like the shoulder, like friendly, like, let me tell you something, sister. This bottle right here and this bottle right here. He takes them both and he bangs them across his head and pours them both in his mouth like that.
Wait, are you Hulk Hogan or are you Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I'm all of them.
Okay.
I'm all of them. So Gorgo's like, this is how we do it.
So there's no more. Is that the end of smart Gorgo?
I guess so.
Oh,
You know what? I don't know. So it's not actually the end of Smart Gorgo, but now I need to pull up a potions table and I need to roll to
Take
see
two
what
random
potions. What
Two
potions?
random
he drank.
potions. Oh man, I hope it's one that turns them into a Funyun.
I hope so too. They're delicious.
No, unfortunately, great.
If I was a Funyun, I would eat myself.
So
I would too.
Random
Yeah.
potions table. I found a good one.
okay, well, I just
Donut, I would eat myself.
I have a potions table somewhere. Just
Okay.
give me one.
I was a hot dog. I'd eat myself.
Oh, here. D100 potions.
It's a nightmare scenario.
Okay, random potions table. Here we go.
Yes, here we go.
Wouldn't even question it.
Makes the user tell the truth.
Nope. Here we go. Okay, you get
Think
two
that's something you have
potions.
to look
Yeah,
forward to.
Yes, let's go.
and
It sits out, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
31.
2 days later, you'll
80 and
find that
31.
you'll tip one
You
over to get
have-
like
here we
apple,
go.
there'll be a little tiny mouth
Right.
taken out of it.
Is it flavor? Are you reading the same one I am?
No, so
Oh.
31
Yes.
is potion of the bard.
Yes, it is
So-
the same table.
Okay, so you drank a potion of the bard, and you also drank a. I'm going in blind here. Flavor makes anything and everything taste amazing.
Yes.
And then let's see, what does the bard do? Wow, there's a lot here. This is a really good table, but
I know, I
yeah.
love
So now you can now actually so for the next 1 hour, the only time you can speak is either singing or in rhyme. That's the potion. That's the potion of the bard, and everything you put in your mouth tastes delicious. And then she says, "Hey man, like you keep doing that, like you're gonna wind up like drinking poison or some shit. I don't know.
This would be a
I don't know
good
what your
drug.
constitution is like, but look, guys, for real, I can tell you exactly here." And she lifts up a big crate and she drops it down with a clank, and you can tell like she's as strong as Grumbles. Like you guys are. This is a big wooden crate with like 100 glass bottles in it. It's got to weigh close to 1,000 pounds. She drops it on the counter and she's like, "Here. These are bearskin potions. Take them." Does anybody even care about the side effects or what happens with the bearskin potions? Does anyone know about them?
I asked and I inquire about what the side effects might be.
I don't
Okay,
care.
great. So here is the deal. Side effect number 1, you might die. So you can drink. So bearskin potions have a 24-hour cooldown. If you drink 2 in 24 hours, you will die. So don't do it. They only last for 4 hours. And listen, like most transformations, right? The bear guards are trained to see right through the shit. So you walk past a bear guard disguised as a bear, they're going to snatch you up in 2 seconds. But for all the townsfolk, all the regular folk, they are going to be perfectly fine. So please be careful with these. I can tell you exactly what is needed in order to for Larma to make you the water breathing potions that you're asking for. What else do you want?
Does she have a glass of water somewhere that she's drinking?
Bellatrix?
Yeah.
No.
They're not roofing her.
I want to put the bear potion in and see if she dies when she drinks it.
Why don't you just? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, but I like it. It's fun.
Maybe she's not drinking anything. So.
Well, all right. Well, I can wait. She's got to drink eventually.
Well,
No, just trust. Walk over and drink one of the bear potions.
Okay.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, you make a Constitution saving throw.
I drink a random potion off the shelf.
Well, it's like behind the counter. Like you can't really.
I just want to get that this table has some good shit.
Roll it for me, if you don't mind.
What?
Just roll it for me. I know it's easier for you.
Okay, so here, Constitution saving throw. Okay, you roll an 11. So you immediately fall to the ground and you're clutching your stomach and you're like letting out these like guttural sounds, like roar, like these roars, like of
That's
pain.
all right, yeah.
And then like
my sword digs into the Beatrix's face.
What?
Is
it really happening?
No, I'm my swords are ready.
Okay, and then you let out like a roar, and then like your roars start to get like deeper and like more guttural, and then you kind of like stand up and you're covered in fur and you're a bear person.
All right.
So let me ask you a question, Bellatrix. How are you here and not with your folk?
Yeah, so I can see why that's maybe confusing.
I think that's the big
called-
issue here.
That is the
because
big
that's
fucking
why-
issue here.
That's why none of my friends here want to.
What about Bobo?
Yeah, there was a bear at the factory.
There was a
bro.
bear
Yeah.
at the factory.
Listen,
it's called being a rebel, man. It's
I
called
have
taking down
no
the power.
problem.
I'm here to fight the power, man. I don't believe all that bear genocide bullshit. Okay. I don't believe in locking up every tiger folk that you can get your hands on and making them do manual labor in a field.
So what do you think could bring us to justice? Bring it. Tell me what we
I don't
need to
know.
do.
Dudley's all about justice, man. Like he's all about people going on adventures they don't care about, winning loot they don't need, like all that shit. Like fucking
No, but I don't want to talk to Dudley. I want to talk to you right now. What do you know? What is there a secret way
I
to
know
get
lots
to
of
the
stuff,
top
man. I'm really
tiers?
smart. Like
Is
fuck.
there,
Like,
is
what
there
do you
something
know?
that we need to do and know?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Like I told you, like here, listen, 12 emeralds, 3 porcupine quills, well, and ignits, 5 ignits. That's what they need.
Who wrote that down?
I have all that.
How many porcupine quills?
What's that?
How many quills?
3 porcupine quills, 12 emeralds, and ignits. I don't know what ignits are. I don't make the potions, man.
We have all these
Metal.
ingredients.
Okay, well, you might have them, but I can also tell you where. Did I give you a map of the market quarter? No, of course I didn't, because you guys have been pointing swords at me the whole time. So she like reaches under the counter very abruptly, like in a movie. Like,
Okay, I'm ready.
And then she comes out with a piece of paper, and she's like,
I set a trigger.
She unrolls it on the counter, and she's like, all right, so here are the main places that you need to know about. I'm going to point them all out to you, and if everybody who's paying attention will commit them to memory. Okay, boom. This place, Bolson's Potions. This place, Baps Maps. This place, this is called Baps Maps. This place, Bork's Ranged Weapons and Projectiles. This place, Tiny Jack's Weapons. This place, Fish and Berries. Man, the food there is delicious. For this motherfucker, everything's going to be delicious. But for everybody else, the food is really good at Fish and Berries. This place, Dr. Maple's Exotic Pets. This place, the Honey Pot. That's the Bear Strip Club. Did I tell you about the Bear Strip Club already?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you go?
What? I this place, the Butcher. His name is Jimmy. I don't know why. This place is a bakery. This Roxanne's Exotic Candles. Spoiler alert. Oh, no spoiler alert. This is called.
Oh, she's holding something back.
Todd's Haberdashery and Barber. That's Todd's. And this place here is a pawn shop. I don't know the name of the guy who owns that. We'll figure it out when we get
Rick.
there.
It's probably Rick.
Yeah. Rick Jr.
This now.
Is now.
Could be Slick Rick's.
Yeah.
Pawn shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
With
pawn
his
shop.
son and his grandfather.
Okay. Well, anyway, so listen, Baps Maps. That's where you're gonna get emeralds. They crush up emeralds to make enchanted maps and stuff. The quills, I don't really know. I don't know where you're gonna find a porcupine in this town. Anybody have a guess?
Doc Maple's Exotic Pets.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's a great place to go. And then Ignitz, I would check one of the weaponsmiths or armor smiths. They got to have something that'll help you.
And this is to make water breathing
I
potions.
grab Dismas and I pull him towards the forges.
What was Tiny Jack's business again?
Tiny Jack's Weapons.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys should be able to visit 1 to 2 locations per day before the potions wear off. And you've got to really, if you're going to 2 locations, you're really gonna have to run to get back out of, bear territory. If anybody sees you, they're gonna call the guards on you.
All right, I'm already a bear.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's already a bear. So you can definitely, drink this potion. Also, just so you know, 2 fingers in the nose, blow as hard as you can, snap you out of your bear form, but it doesn't change the cooldown on the potion.
Gotcha.
All right. So the prime forge in the town, is it bear operated?
Everything's bear operated.
Tiny
in town.
Jack is definitely a bear.
Everything's bear operated in town.
Yeah. So where can I find
We're going
the
to
least bear operated position?
You're a bear though, so as long as there's no guards, you should be fine.
We're going to
Don't
back.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
looking for a place where I can interject myself as the guard.
No,
and bring in
that's
a
not
forge.
gonna happen. You can just stick with us as a bear person.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
worry.
we'll scout it out as we go. We don't have we
Yeah.
don't have enough information, but when we go there, we'll see where there's guards and no guards.
Yeah.
My fur glows in flame and it slowly subsides, and I nod to you guys in acceptance of your leadership in this moment.
Okay.
Perfect.
I am not happy.
So I say, okay, everyone get their gold, stock up on these potions, and I kind of look over at Dismas and I go, yo, see if you can swipe one or two, just random ones. We'll take them later. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Gorgo's definitely.
Hey, you don't have to steal stuff. What do you want? I will give you anything. You realize in the back, Larma has like halfway created armor for all of you. Like, hello, we're friends here. What do you want? What can I give you?
That armor and a handful of these
Oh,
potions.
the armor's not done. It takes
I don't
3
want the
weeks.
armor
I think you know that.
Yeah, go wait till the armor.
All right, I'll take a bottle and I'll drink it real quick.
Do you have a catalog? Do you have a
No,
menu?
honestly. So here's the deal, right? Like
That's a great question.
Listen, we mainly deal in one potion, and that's the bear skin potion.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is for decoration. That shit that he drank, I hadn't seen anyone use those use any of these potions in a long time.
I march past him and go right into the heart of everything and look for Larma.
Yeah, no, I also want to look in the back room. Like, I need to look in the back room. I'm obsessed. I do not like being lied to. Yeah.
So my friends are gonna go look in
All
the
right.
back
Well,
room.
hey. First, for the guy with the white hair, I'm happy to take you back there. So she kind of pulls out a little small torch and she walks you in the back room. There's like some books like piled on a table somewhere. There's a bunch of halfway made armor like scattered about in like piles around the room.
I immediately dive into the books.
Like physically dive into them?
Like fucking Uncle Scrooge.
But no, like I literally start reading every sentence I can get out of them.
Okay, great. So so the first book that you read is basically the entirety of The Princess Bride, but with bears.
That's a good read, though.
How many more do I get in? What do I roll? Like I want to.
You
get one more, and it's actually it's a Jane Austen book. It's Pride and Prejudice and Bears, and you fall asleep. You fall asleep for 1d4 hours.
All right.
That's a long time.
And his potion wears off. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got some armor back there.
Yeah, if you guys want to get going and before your friend turns back into whatever kind of like demon monster he was normally, you better go.
Yeah, I say
you
everyone
seem to be in an awful hurry to get rid of us. What are you hiding?
God damn it! You are the most untrusting fuck, man.
Let me ask you, how about this?
What do you want from me?
Evil.
Let me ask you a question. What would happen if you're a bear person but you drank a bear potion?
I don't know. You probably get more bearific. I don't know.
All right. I think if you just drank a potion, my friend here would, and you don't die, my friend here would completely trust you, and we can just probably move on.
Yeah, we could fucking move on.
Great. So she picks up a bear potion. She fucking pops the cork, fucking chugs it down, guts it. You happy?
I look over at Dismas.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Oh, the death is instant.
Okay, good. All right, now we can move on.
Let's go.
That bitch was annoying me.
Okay, everyone grab some coins. Everyone get your coins. Everyone get your potions. Gorgo already took his.
I love how Ezekiel just outsmarted her.
I would love to cast a fireball right now.
Just Princess Brided her.
Wait, was she actually a boy's? Was it actually a bear potion that she was drinking?
Yeah, she's a real bear person. She wasn't lying.
Okay. Gorgo.
Oh, I thought she was, and she died.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Where are you guys heading first?
All right, so do we
Gorgo's a
all
bear
hold
also
on? Yeah, so I think we all have to drink the potions. We all have to make Constitution saves.
No, the Constitution save is just to fuck with Rob.
Okay, cool.
Like it's a painful. I mean, it's a painful.
I thought you guys got that. I knew what he was doing.
It's a painful.
My ass. Fuck you.
Hey, it's a little bit of a painful transformation, and you do kind of like wake up roaring, but then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I
Does
saved a
anybody
couple-
does anybody not drink a bear potion?
No, I'm drinking one.
I'm using my magic to keep me a bear.
I mean, Cassian's still outside.
Okay.
Well, okay, we'll go outside. Let's go outside.
Bellatrix died.
Yeah.
Is Bellatrix dead?
No, she's alive. She's a good guy.
She's alive for now, and she's not a good guy. And I'm like tempted. After we get outside, I tell you all, I'm tempted to stay here and fucking watch this.
I'm okay with killing her if I can get her skin as a bear suit.
Yes,
Well,
please.
listen,
even
how
if
about
she's not a
Listen,
good guy,
listen.
she was lying to me, and
That's
I'm
fine.
fucking.
What we need is we need that armor first, and we need these potions. And if we kill her right now, Larma's definitely not going to help us anymore. We're not going to get the armor, and we're not going to get the underwater breathing potions.
I feel like the gods are telling us that this is not that hard and that we are making it harder on ourselves.
No, if
Maybe
we
we just need to
Listen, once
accept
we
what's
get
coming to us
everything
This
and
is
we need,
allow it to happen.
once we get everything we need, we can kill whoever we want. But
No,
before we
if we don't kill her now, Larmer will be pissed that we let an intruder to her potion shop go roam free.
All right. How about this? What we can do is next time we go back, we'll confer with all the people there about a Bellatrix.
It will be
Everyone-
too late. I need to watch her.
how-
I'll tell her.
Okay, you tell her.
I
you do your
recommend
thing.
we split up the group.
You should go with Dismiss, 100%.
Yes.
I'm obsessed. I am now obsessed. I have.
100%.
I'm so.
So,
okay.
so Dismiss and Torment are going to tail
I
Bellatrix.
grabbed Gorgo with us.
No, he's not
No,
going.
Gorgo's
He's staying
not
with
Too
me.
late.
He's staying with me. So
Gorgo's
you,
way smarter right now. He's going
Yeah.
with Ezekiel. He's trying
Yeah.
to follow up on Jesus Christ.
that's right. All right. So
Over.
So everyone drinks their bear potions. I go outside to Cassian. I kind of say, "Hey, dude," I throw him over a potion, and I say, "You know, you want to go to the market and buy some shit? Go look at some exotic pets. You know, some cool shit."
Sure.
All right, cool.
Hey,
And
remind me. Sorry, before we keep moving, remind me. What did I tell you about the bear strip club? I don't remember anymore.
you said it was
Oh, I have
probably
it.
there was it was a
Minis.
cool. It was a cool.
What?
That it was bear. It was bear bears.
The bartender's name is Winnie. The poo.
It's all bears.
What else did? What was
It's all bear bears. They're there, bear.
You told us
Yes.
that
What did you say?
the bartender's name is Winnie, and she does not know common.
Yeah, she,
Ah,
her English.
yes,
Her
no
English is not
comment,
very
that's
good.
right. Okay, sorry.
That's right.
That's
Good.
why I brought Dismiss and Favor with me.
Does not know
Well-
common. Sorry, I had to write this down. I haven't. I swear I have a ton of notes about this, but I've been also kind of growing this as I go. Okay.
Okay, so Dismiss and Torment are going to go tail Bellatrix, and then Cassian throw over
And
me.
Favor.
Yeah, whatever, your little parrot or whatever. And then Gorgo and everyone with us, we're gonna go.
No, not Favor. Favor.
Thover.
Over? No, Thover's gonna go with Ezekiel.
Over. Yes.
No one
Shame.
else is going with you. It's just you and Dismiss. You guys are you're duos.
No,
It's like a
I
buddy
already
cop movie.
I
Yeah.
grabbed.
It's like the
Thover.
buddy cop movie from hell.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Turner and
This
Hooch.
is so fun. We can make a whole show, a whole podcast, just Thover and Dismiss's adventures.
Oh my god.
Gorgo, who are you going with?
Torment and Dismiss.
I'm going with Ezekiel.
Okay, good. So we got two squads. We got the four of you. Cassie,
Yeah.
who are you going with?
Ezekiel. He's
Okay,
the
so
only
you got
person
the
who's
four of
talked to
you
me
and
so
then the
far.
buddy cops. Okay, so you were sent to three places, right? Baps Maps,
Yeah.
Dr. Maples,
Mhm.
Exotic Pets, or someplace that makes weapons, which I heard somebody say Tiny Jacks.
Yeah, we're
Right.
going Tiny Jacks.
So we can either all go to one spot or we could all kind of like go to each spot. I don't know what would be.
How about this? Let's do a split.
Do you? I bet you I know where Gorgo
I
wants to go.
see
He wants them
this
to
is
get
there, and
pets.
I follow him.
We're going to the pet shop.
Yeah.
Thurber, come with me to the pet shop.
Yeah,
Alright.
you guys do the pets.
Let's go look at some parrots and shit.
Cassian, do you want to go to the armory or the map? We need to go to the map because we need to get these emeralds to make
I'm surprised
potions.
Business is not like already at the map store. He's been asking for a map for fucking
No,
6
he's
months.
apparently
I
telling
have-
Bellatrix.
I'm going to save the fucking day. Just you wait. She is lying to us,
You do.
and okay, I'm staking out
I'm
this
in
place.
for maps.
Okay.
Okay, Cassian's going to the maps. I'm going to go to the armory places, the weapons places for the Ignits. So Jordan's on porcupines, Cassian's on emeralds, I'm on Ignits.
Okay, but like,
I also give her some
Cassian
money.
asks you, like, hey, dude, I don't know what's going on. You just
Yeah.
asked if I want to go armory or
True,
map
true,
store.
true. So this is the home or the shop of Larma. She's not in right now. There's this bear person. Her name is Bellatrix. She's super cool, super
Is that
nice.
the same bear person that just walked out with Gorgo?
No.
with,
So fun
Business?
fact. So that potion I gave you will turn you into a bear. Torment already drank his. But he's gonna go with Dismiss. Dismiss doesn't believe that Bellatrix is like really cool with us, and so he's gonna do some like tail work, get to the bottom of that, and then what we need to do is we need to gather these ingredients so we can go to, go back to Larma with them so she can make us those water potions that we need to sneak into, the lair of the bear to get what we need. So the emeralds, the ignits, and the porcupine quills are what we need. And fun fact, our armor is also being made, so I'm stone in there, so that's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some armor. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan right now.
Okay, great. Who?
Can I have money, please?
Yes, here I throw everyone. I'm tossing coins, like making it rain to my
Okay.
people.
Tossing coins to your Witcher?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Tossing coins to my Witcher.
You're gonna need
okay.
more coins for those emeralds, probably.
Tossing
So-
coins to my Witcher. Yeah, we took a lot of
And
money.
you all wondered where I got money from.
Okay, ready? So here we go. So first, Dismas and Torment make a stealth check. Rob looks like on Zoom you have a real life stealth check going on. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what this is either.
Rob a smoke bomb or something. Okay, make a
Apparently, I don't know what this image is.
Great.
It's hilarious. though.
22 stealth.
I'm so happy somebody else noticed it because, like,
Okay, so
I wasn't sure it was
Dismas kind of positions himself by out like net in like a refuse pile.
What am I doing
like
to check on?
across from the entrance of this
Stealth.
of Larma's store. Okay.
I also
check.
check. I also check for any other hole that is big enough to get a bear person outside of this building. I don't want her to sneak out the back on me or some shit.
So there is. So great. So there is a regular
13
door
also.
around the back, and there is absolutely no way to view the back door and the front door like from the same.
Thank God. Torment, I need you, buddy. I know you want to stay here and talk with me this whole time, but you've got to watch the fucking back door.
I nod and watch the back door.
Okay, great.
All right. So all right, everyone's good. Let's head on to the market. So we all drank our potions. I drank my potion. Does everyone else drink theirs? I know Gorgo drank his.
I mean, we don't have much of a choice.
Yeah. So we all do our roar. Is mine more like a kitty, like a
And then who's going with Cassian?
No, Cassian's going by herself to the map store. I'm going to the armory, and then Thorber and Gorgo are going to the exotic pets.
Quill.
Okay.
I'm carrying Thover on my shoulder like Master Blaster.
Oh,
That's great.
Master Blast.
You guys, so
That's
you guys are
it.
going to see Dr. Mabel. All right. Who
That
would
is
like?
All right, I'll take it.
All right. So we're splitting the
We're
party.
both bear people, but we don't feel like bear people. When we're bear
I
people, we don't feel like bear people. We feel like ourselves still.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
it's a
So
bear
ready. So
person
now,
riding on a bear person.
so hey. So actually, I'm glad you bring that up. You just said we don't feel like bear people. We feel like ourselves. So there are two types of you can't see me in D&D. There is illusion, and then there is also transmutation. You have been transmuted into a bear person.
So we
You are
feel
not-
like there.
You are not like
I'm an illusion. You guys are transformed.
Well, no, but you drank a potion, so you are also an illusion.
And
Or you are
roll
also
deception.
transformed. There was a whole dialogue about that in Bellatrix's like script that
Yes.
we just didn't get to.
We roll for deception or no?
What?
We roll for deception?
No, it's kind of binary. Like you're gonna get sussed out by the guards. The rest of the people believe you're a bear person.
So just watch out for the
After
guards.
4 hours, though, Dan, I can cast a spell and not be overwhelmed, right?
You're still reading that book, I thought.
Yeah, you know, you can.
And
I know you have the book with you. Excellent.
Oh, great.
Rob, you actually have the book with you. Actually, roll a
God
just roll
damn
a
it.
d20. Roll a d20.
Dan's just gonna cheat. Dan's just gonna
I'm not
cheat, so I
cheating.
can't
I'm
find
not
out
cheating.
his
I'm playing fair.
secrets.
I'm flipping a coin. 10 up, 10 down. Roll a d20.
Fuck.
I'm not cheating. It's not. Don't say it's cheating because it's not cheating.
All right, do something.
Roll it for him.
Rob,
I
just roll a
am.
d20, bro.
It's just sorry. It gave me a ridiculous roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's higher than 10.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah, that's higher than 10. All right. So you only find yourself reading for 1 minute. This is important, really. You only find yourself reading for 1 minute, not even 30 seconds, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be reading, I'm supposed to be watching this back door. And you return to watching the back door. This is important.
That sounds about right.
It's not cheating. This works.
Just this
Okay,
1 minute.
so anyway-
What happened to that 1 minute? I wonder.
So I don't know. So anyway,
Hey, it was published in
also,
1994.
actually,
That's neat.
Sorry, Rob, make a stealth check. I guess I'll do it for you. So
He did.
Rob,
He did. It's right above.
13.
Yeah,
Oh,
13.
13? Okay, great.
Yeah, it was 13. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, all right. So, who's going first? So we're gonna have to lazy Susan this because obviously you guys didn't want to stay together, which is great. Very efficient way to break up the space.
I want
Also-
Master Blaster to go first because that's like they're just walking
Okay.
in like dick
All right.
swinging like rich. I'm about to buy some exotic pets. What I'm saying?
Okay, right. So you get to the exotic pet store,
Let's go.
and
Can we move them on their
and,
map for the viewers on Twitch?
Yeah, sure. You can share the map.
Or no, I mean move your characters on the
Yeah,
map.
where's the exotic pet on this map? What did you say?
Sure, right about here.
Wait, because we're Master Blaster, can we put a giant trench coat on Bear bringing a Thurvir and
No.
I'm underneath?
No, but because he's a dwarf, Thover is kind of like a smaller bear person, and you are kind of like a bigger bear person. You actually look like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're also a buddy cop.
Twins.
Okay, so anyway, so you walk into you're walking through, you follow the map, and you see like a hanging sign, and it says like Dr. Maple's Exotic Pets.
Follow me, brother. I've got us covered.
Okay.
And I open the door and he walks in. And what do I see when I walk in there?
So what you see like an older bear kind of sitting behind the counter, and you same kind of like shop setup. Like it's almost like I only had like one building for a shop. It's like there's a counter, there's a dude sitting behind the counter, there's a couple of like bird cages and like maybe like some pet food jars behind the counter, and he says, "Hello, welcome to my store."
And Goro says, "Good day." And he whispers to Thurber, he goes, "I saw this before. Watch me." He goes, "We are top men. We're here to investigate your pets here."
Oh, very, very well. That's so wonderful.
Show us around your shop, old bear.
Oh, I certainly will. And he kind of like lumbers around from behind the counter, and he's like, "This is a bird, not very exotic. It's called a parakeet." And then he walks you over to like a fish tank on the wall, and he's like, "This used to house many exotic fish, but they've all died. And now it is just a fish tank. But we will eventually get more fish."
We are looking for porcupine abuse, and that's why we've been sent here to investigate your shop.
Oh, I'm so happy that you are champions of the animals. So am I. It's been quite some time since we've had a porcupine here.
I thought you were going to say a porcupine inspection.
How many days has it been since your last porcupine accident?
Interesting you ask. It's actually been 179 days without any incident of injury from an animal.
Upon looking at your fish, I need to take an investigation myself, sir.
Oh, please.
Just say, yeah, an investigation. I'm going to do that to him every time. I'll
While
take, like,
this
the
old
last
man
3
is not
words.
looking, I eat one of the fish and it tastes delicious.
It was so
Oh
there
my
was
God.
a fish. You actually grabs actually like a piece of coral, and you did eat it, and it did taste delicious. And he says, "Ooh, I wouldn't. Ooh, okay,
Spicy meatball.
interesting. Let me ask you, young man. Do you know where the pawn shop is?"
I'm new to the town, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for you. I'm asking the questions. You're the one being investigated, old man.
Oh,
Yeah, being
okay.
investigated.
I thought you were in search of something. I misunderstood.
Show me upon your porcupines, please. It's a
We
federal.
haven't had
It's a federal
porcupines
matter.
in quite some time.
Are the porcupines dead too?
I'm afraid so.
Show me upon their corpses. I must do further research.
So the corpses have been sent out, and they will be back tomorrow. But is there something specific you're looking for?
Show me a goddamn live animal in this building.
Well, I showed you a parakeet. There's a parakeet in that cage.
You're under arrest.
No! What if I lose my exotic pets license?
That's too late. You should have thought about that. You should have thought about that. Come
Listen, officer. I am expecting a delivery of very special pets tomorrow. And if you just come back tomorrow, you will see that my shop is overflowing with pets. And in fact, I can also retrieve the corpse of the porcupine that you are asking for. Now, I will tell you right now, I will not be parting with any part of that corpse, but you can see it with your eyeballs.
Have you already taken the quills off of it?
Say again?
Have you already taken
I
the
go
quills
to
off?
Cassie and I go fireball and no fireball.
You're not with us. You're nowhere near here.
You're nowhere near. You're in the stores.
This doesn't sound right.
Back of
So
Bellatrix.
actually, Torment is actually speaking to a hallucination of Cassian. Reluctantly turns to you as the DM, the Cassian hallucination reluctantly turns to you and goes, "I'm right on the fence, man, but I think no fireball."
Oh God.
All right. So I look at Thover and I'm like, take notes. Take notes. So he pulls out a little booklet. He's ready to write it down. I'm like, shopkeep.
Ooh, is that a notebook?
Yeah, it's a notebook.
So one of the many things that I am trying to do is catalog all of the exotic species of this world.
Well, upon this notebook, we have that. We were doing that ourselves.
Really?
Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
Well, I haven't started it yet, but here I can give you this empty notebook that I have, and if I believe there to be over 150 different creatures on this world, and if you could write down all of their names and some facts about them, I would love that.
Give me
Call
one
it a
to start
Pokédex.
with. Give me one to start with.
Sandshrew.
The parakeet. It's right there in the cage.
Oh, this delicious treat. Open the gate for me. I'll show you what's about to happen now.
I'd rather not. Are you truly Are you truly an exotic pet license inspector?
Get him out of there.
Porcupine.
Thorber, get him out.
Get him out.
Thorber, get him out, Thorber.
Hey, listen, could I ask a favor of you?
Sure.
Okay. Would you
Twice
bring
my size.
would you bring a note to Winnie at the Honey Pot for me?
Ooh.
That's where we're going next anyway. It's perfect. What do you want me to say?
Wait, what?
I hear, and he scribbles something down on paper, and he says, "Please bring this to Winnie. It would mean the world to me. Are you traveling anywhere else? Could you do anything else for me?"
Where else would you like us to go? We're new guys in town. We're just investigating a porcupine murder.
So there is a parcel. You might call it Maple's parcel. It is at the pawn shop. And if you could retrieve it for me and bring me my parcel, I might gift you an exotic pet.
A parakeet. Fuck that.
Is it a parakeet? Yeah.
No, there's going to be a new
exotic pet,
shipment.
or I'll eat this fucking bird right now.
I told you, young man, there is a delivery of exotic pets coming here.
What time tomorrow? What time am I coming over here tomorrow?
Well, if you bring my parcel, be here after 10. But also, if you deliver this letter to Winnie at the Honey Pot, also be here.
I grab the letter, give it to Favor,
You're
and
nowhere near here.
You're nowhere near here.
Rob, you
You are
decided
not-
to stay back. You decided to stay back. You're not there.
All right.
And we'll get to you next on a Lazy Susan. Okay,
Just sit
this
back
is
and
enough.
enjoy.
Hey, Gorgo, you and Thover have enough to let's Lazy Susan this thing. Otherwise, nobody's ever
Gorgo takes the note, takes the time, takes the information, the parcels and packages, and he takes it and gives it to Thover. He's like, "Hey, hold on to this."
Okay, and you realize you've got probably about an hour and a half left in your bear suit.
So we flip our sunglasses down and we stare him out as we walk out the door.
Okay,
Get out the door.
great. And now we're rotating scenes. We're rotating scenes and scenes.
We make our way.
So we're back at Larma's magic shop, and out the front door walks a pretty shapely, kind of lovely, very fluffy llama person in like a Little Red Riding Hood kind of cloak, maybe, and kind of looks around, and because of Dismas's great stealth check, she doesn't notice you.
Oh fuck! I forgot it. I didn't realize in my seat. The fucking llama person walks out of the building.
The llama person walks out of the
Llama, go for her. Go after
Very
her.
shapely.
She's
Llama's
beautiful. If a llama person can be beautiful, she's very.
Can you detect magic if she's using a potion?
I can't detect magic. No, I cannot. But I can fucking. She walked out the front door. Torment's on the wrong.
Walks
door.
out the front door and kind of just starts making a beeline for the.
I can detect magic
for the paper factory.
If Larma can make potions for people to turn into bears, she can make a potion for people to turn into llamas too.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I wait till she's around the building and I bolt to Torment.
Okay.
Torment. Larma just left the front of the building. Do you want to tail her or check the building? Quick.
Larma.
Okay, you tail her. I'm going to check the building.
All right.
Okay. You follow Larma a little bit, and she kind of goes down an alleyway. What do you do? Do you try to go in the back door or the front door?
Back door.
Okay, back door's locked.
I pick the lock.
Okay, sleight of hand check. Okay, great. You pass the check, the door opens, and you are in the back room that you saw earlier. And you see all the same things you saw earlier. There's like an alchemy station. There's like, a bunch of stuff for making armor, and you see a bunch of like half put together armor. You're sufficiently stealthy. In fact, your Witcher sense tells you that there's nobody here. You're by yourself.
Fuck. What is going on?
So did the person that left, was that
You left going to the paper factory.
Okay. I grab 3 differently colored potions. Drink one of them immediately, and then follow Rob.
Where did the bear person go that was there before?
Save me one of those dismiss. Try to get fucked up.
Okay. You drink a 25. You drink a musk potion.
Oh,
You now smell like.
bear
Oh,
pit.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm on the wrong part of the table.
Uh,
So you have a loss of charisma. So you have disadvantage on charisma checks for 1 hour.
Oh,
what else is new? All right. I follow Torment. I run after Torment.
Okay, great. And as you turn the last corner, you both see like Larma get to like the front of the paper factory, and then you see Dudley standing there, and they kind of meet and embrace, and do a little smooch, hello, and then are you hiding? Are you hiding?
Oh, 100%. Really well.
Rob, are you hiding?
I barge right in.
All right, and then Dudley says, Robert Paulson, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here, kind sir?
I live here.
No, in this place, in this moment, in this time. What are you doing?
I'm attempting to fornicate.
Oh, well, then may I join you?
And he kind of looks at Larma, and Larma's kind of like, I mean, have you ever done it with a demon?
You've never met somebody this horny.
you're a bear person.
Have you ever done it with a demon dressed as a bear, Dudley? And he's like, I'm not interested. Thank you very much.
This is a lot going on. This is hot. It's hot stuff.
Okay. And then he looks over and he sees that Dismas has tripped over a rock, and he says, "You there? What are you doing?" At Dismas, who tripped and is like sprawled out.
I continue to hide.
Robert Paulson, your compatriot is alarmingly aloof.
Okay, I get myself up, brush off, and then hide again.
I ask kindly, what do you mean? I have a compatriot?
Interesting, very interesting.
That's better.
Larma and I will now leave to copulate. And if there's anything I can do, you have the run of the factory. Get yourselves well, both of you. And he kind of goes inside with Larma, and you can tell that she's kind of like, "Come on, like what? Why not just give it a try? Like, you never know. You might."
I follow them in.
And he shuts the door in your face.
Dan, you should be a health teacher.
That was your opportunity to ask about Bellatrix.
What?
They could have
I
asked.
know everything I fucking need to know.
Okay. And then okay, so Bellatrix, you know everything you need to know. Larma and Dudley are now inside. They fuck off. You don't see any more of them. All right, we're spinning the Lazy Susan. We are at the map store.
Let's go.
Maps.
Maps. Jessica, you are up.
Apps.
Cassian walks in. What does he see? What does he see?
Okay, so great. Behind the counter, you see kind of a smallish bear. It's a female.
Okay.
And she turns to you and she goes, "Sup, girl?"
Stop talking to me.
Oh, sorry. She goes,
What?
Sorry.
Cassie,
I didn't realize
wasn't talking to me.
I didn't realize you was androgynous. No, I don't like this one. Sorry. Restart. So you walk in and
Why you were on camera.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was taking my pants off, but I'll put them on.
Oh, you guys missed.
dance off. So actually no. So you walk in and there's a medium-sized bear behind the counter, and looks at you, and he goes, "Hey."
Hi.
Need a map?
Are there like question? Are there like any shelves or anything?
Yeah, so there's like maps in frames along the walls, and then there's like wicker baskets like behind the counter, just full of like rolled up stuff. And
Yeah,
and
so
he
like
goes,
Cassian's walking around like just putzing. So when he says hey, he's like hey, and like keeps looking around.
yeah. So the guy behind the counter is kind of sitting on a stool, kind of like arms folded on the table. He's like, "You need a map?"
You made these maps?
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm making maps.
Is maps all you sell here?
Yeah, man. Just maps.
Bap.
Wait, just the group so I can make sure. I'm here to buy emeralds.
Right. So the emeralds, they have to use the emeralds to enchant the maps to make them magic. So they probably aren't going to sell them. So you may have to probably do some type of task and or
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Side quest.
So he goes, so Cassian kind of walks up and he goes, how do you make these maps? I've never studied cartography.
Proper name.
Well, first you go to a place, remember what it looks like, and you come back, you draw a picture.
I mean, I help as much as I can.
Then you go back again. Yeah, it's good if you have a demon helping you. That's good making maps. But you go to a place, you come back, you draw a picture, and then it depends if you're making like enchanted maps or regular maps. Maybe
What do
like
you use for the enchanted maps?
all sorts of shit, man. Like sometimes you crush up emeralds, sometimes you like burn some shit and like let the smoke hit the map. It all depends on what kind of enchanted map you want.
666. So do you like use the emeralds and then like discard them? Like are they left over?
No, but I got shitloads of emeralds.
Could you
You
teach
know
me
what I
how to
don't?
make a map? Could you teach me how to make an enchanted map? Like, could you tell me
No,
like the basics and like, cause I like to draw. So you just like tell me the basics and like give me a couple emeralds. I could
No.
like go out and make a map.
listen, here's the thing, right? I'm the only person in this town that can make maps, and like it's kind of like my livelihood. If two people made maps, then I wouldn't make as much.
So you're not interested in like helping a hobbyist?
I'm not. But hey, but you know what though? I definitely part with some emeralds. I literally have fucking buckets of these things. I don't do anything with them. Honestly, map. It's not exactly map busy season right now. Like not many people, not many travelers come through here ever since the lockdown after the calamity. So like we kind of just like it's just bears. Like they don't go anywhere. The bears don't leave and nobody comes. Like map sales are down anyway. You trust me, you don't want to get into like map making. But if you need emeralds, I'll tell you what I need.
Shit, tell me what.
Meat pies.
Where do I get meat pies?
Honey
So
pie.
I bet I know the bakery, maybe.
You know what? You'll never believe this. The
Uh-huh.
best meat pies in town come from the barbershop.
I know why, and I like where your head's at.
There you go.
Is it Mrs. Lovitz?
Okay.
Seriously.
Todd's had
Best meat pies in
Sweeney
town.
Todd's. It's Sweeney Todd's. Meat
So-
pies,
Best meat pies in town are at the barbershop.
meat
Okay.
pies are made of people.
And how many meat pies would you need?
12.
12. Cool.
One meat pie per emerald.
All right. So Cassian just kind of nods and goes, nice, and walks out.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, what was your name?
Cass.
Weird name for a bear.
I'm a weird bear.
Okay, Bap.
I like it. All right, we're spinning the lazy
Weird
Susan. That was
bear.
the best. That was great.
That was fucking enthralling.
I thought that was awesome. You got to match people's energy, man. That was really good.
That was
I
good.
really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get involved in much of it, but I liked it. Yeah.
Okay, we are now at Tiny Jack's.
Okay, so Ezekiel kind of
Who's
walks
that,
in.
Giant Jacks?
I'm just there myself.
Ezekiel's just there.
Solo in it, you know. So I kind of walk in, and like I'm looking around like the weapons, you know, and I go, some mighty fine looking weapons you got here. I'll tell you what.
And then standing on the counter when you walk in is like a polar bear cub, like a white bear cub, probably like 3 feet tall, but he's standing on the counter. So he's taller than you are, but only because he's standing on the counter. And he goes, yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Hey, what's going on?
You know, I'm a bear coming from the south. May have heard about it. It's, you know, kind of near the swamps. But let me tell you something about us down there. We love the bear folk and we hate everyone else. Let me tell you.
Oh my goodness. So you're from the south. I don't know if you can tell. From the north.
Yeah.
I've been stuck down here for a long while.
I hear you. Well, let me tell you something there. You know, you're a bear. I'm a bear. It's all that matters.
Yeah, we're both bears. No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's cool.
I like
cool. What can I do for you?
Just looking at these weapons because as a bear, I only like bears, and I'm all about that mass genocide that happened. And let me tell you something. It should happen again because the South's gonna rise again. Okay, the South's gonna rise again.
So it's interesting that you go that route with the conversation. I don't know what you know about like bear politics, but like it's kind of a rumor. Bears, you know, it's kind of like a joke, not a rumor. It's a joke. Bears built the waterfall. Bears built the waterfall because, like, you know, between us, like, I'm not really liking your vibe right now. Okay, because like up north, like, we don't lock people in their houses. We don't like enslave people. It's kind of weird. And like, I don't know if you saw the sign when you came in that says all are welcome, but like you'll see a couple of businesses around here where the sign on the door says all are welcome. And that's because like we don't believe, you know, that's our like silent protest against this shit. So I listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing, like
some liberal stuff. That's okay. You know,
here's the thing. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I respect every person's second entitlement right to own weapons.
Absolutely.
If you want to buy a weapon,
that's all.
I'm here to sell you a weapon. But
I'm
man, let's not talk politics because it's gonna get me fired up.
I hear you. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we're all bears, and that's all that matters. You know.
You know, but we're not, right?
Okay.
Because I'm white.
Yeah. Well, you know. Anyway. So I'm here. I'm looking for some Ignots. I don't know if you heard about these Ignots.
Of course, I've heard of Ignots. That's what we make weapons out of.
Okay.
Are you here to give you a quiz? Are you here to give me a fucking quiz on weapon making?
No. You know, a little bit young talking.
You know what?
Like that, son. But I'm just here to buy. You know, listen. At the end of the day, capitalism is all that matters. You know, all these other little mom and pop stores, they don't matter. None of that matters. You know. And I'm just really glad that you my friend are you know selling your products and you're making your money and you sell it to everyone you want because you know what? At the end of the day, the almighty dollar, that's all that matters. And I'm here to give you more money in your pocket to put some more food on your table.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Whatever. What kind of weapons do you want?
I need some Ignites, please.
This guy's joking.
I'm here to purchase some Ignites. I don't know if you have any. Do you have any I could buy?
That'd be the greatest moment in D&D history.
I have
gold
coin.
Let me tell you something right now. Okay. I don't like you. I don't like your politics. Okay. It sounds like you came in here to fuck with Tiny Jack. Okay.
Tiny Jack. I would never mess with another bear. All I'm saying is,
sounds like you came in here to fuck with me. You saw the sign on the outside that said "All are welcome." You come in here spouting your fucking
sir.
Your nonsense.
Can I give you a little personal fact? I cannot read. Shh! Don't tell anybody. I can't read.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me because if you could read a fucking book, you would know that all the shit that's fucking floating around your head is bullshit. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Can I just buy some Ignats? That's all I need.
No, you can't buy some fucking Ignats. Okay. Okay. Seriously, I'll sell you anything off the rack. I'm not giving you fucking Ignats. You go to the fucking bakery and ask if you can buy some flour. Oh, the bakery. Oh my fucking god, the bakery.
Oh, anyway, so
Deep
I was
eyes?
actually just about to stop on the bakery on my way back home, sir. Is there
Listen,
something?
telling you right now, do not get birthday cake because that their birthday cake is delicious. And if I swear to God, if I go there after work and they don't have any because you bought the last ones, I will fucking find you.
Okay.
Do you
What
want
if
a weapon or not?
What if I bring you one and trade you for some Ignats? You know,
I do love birthday cake.
quid pro quo, as my French.
How many Ignats
friends
do
would
you
say.
need? How many Ignats do you need?
How many can you give me, sir?
I can give you 5.
5.
I will require 10 birthday cakes.
You need 10 birthday cakes for 5.
They're not birthday cakes, they're birthday cakes.
Oh, I was just my accent. Down south we talk a little bit slow. We got more of a southern drawl. Anyway, so okay, 10 birthday cakes for 5 Ignats.
Motherfucker.
Understood. Okay. Okay. Well, sir, I shall return with your birthday cake for these Ignats. And
Okay,
good
10
day.
birthday cakes for 5 Ignats. Go.
And
go
before
and
I leave,
just go. Leave
I just
right now. I don't even want to look at
I just want to say is go with God and praise Jesus. Love you.
Okay. Get out of here. Okay. We're spinning the
Not happen.
These characters.
Cannot happen.
Is that how you say goodbye to your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back to Larma, and so we're back to Torment and Dismas, buddy cop movie.
The bad cop.
Okay.
Right.
Fuck. I don't even know. What's there to do? We just have to wait till she comes back out and slit her throat. Let's
Larma?
I begin to talk to Dismas about not slitting her throat.
see. Okay. Well, let's
and
go.
allowing us to tell us about the mysteries of this world that we're
The
in.
potions.
Our
Why
potions-
she lied to me? No one lies to me and lives to tell the tale. I don't care about her motivations. I don't care about.
I grabbed Dismas and say, dude, I'm not even torment. Sit down.
All right. Well, at least let's go loot the fucking shop.
I sit down right outside of her hut and I don't move.
All right.
Go to the strip club.
Yeah, sure. Well, first I'm gonna check the footprints in the mud outside the shop just to confirm my suspicions that a fucking llama walked in and a llama walked out. And then I'm going to go in and start taking inventory of the shop.
Okay, make an investigation check outside the shop.
All right.
Okay, 17. So with a 17, there's a lot of footprints there that you can make out distinct footprints. This is kind of like your thing, right? You can see all of your own footprints. The freshest footprints are obviously a set of llama folk footprints walking out of the place. It's really tough. You don't really see any footprints. You said you're looking for llama footprints walking into the place.
Into the place, or
Yeah,
bear
so-
footprints.
Now,
With a 17, you actually do find a set of llama footprints walking into the place that are underneath your and your party's footprints.
what does a llama's footprint look like?
Okay.
Is it like a
They're
moose
already in the
knuckle?
building.
Wait, why was Shane excited? I missed that. Did it?
Because her footprints were covered up by ours, which means she was already in the building.
Oh yeah, dude. It was fucking her. She drank. So
Yeah.
this llama is fucking pretending to be a bear for some godforsaken reason, and then lying to my face about who she is.
It's a Yoda trick. It's a Yoda trick.
But she didn't die when she drank 2 of them.
Well, because she's not a fucking bear. She's a fucking
a
llama pretending to be a fucking bear inside her own goddamn shop like a fucking
And she's a
weirdo.
potion specialist. She
And
knows
then-
what would kill her and what wouldn't.
Like,
Well, maybe she has to be a bear because what if like a bear person
A
came
bear comes in to check out her shop. That's
Yeah.
that's her cover. It's to be
in?
a
Yeah.
no. Well, okay. Well, fucking tell me that then. Don't just fucking paw my fucking hands and be like, it's okay.
I say we hold her down and pour every one of the potions into
No. We need the
No.
armor. We need the armor. We need to get this armor. Once we
It
get
does not matter. She lied to me. She lied to my face.
listen. Once we get the armor, you can challenge her like a duel for your honor.
There's a
Can you
reason.
imagine Garth
There's a
with like a
reason
3-year-old
she's.
child?
I love how I'm just like, okay.
Dan.
I turn to Torment and say,
100 D100.
why would you pretend to be a bear? Why would you? Why? Why would you pretend to be a bear? No. Or is she?
She's a shopkeeper in a bear town that hates non-bear people. So
She
her
doesn't
cover
get.
is
She's not a
bear.
shopkeeper. Like no bears are going there to give her business.
Well, she knows she'll ward off non-bear people if she shows up as a bear.
She could just say she's like a drug front, you know, like it's like one
I
of those
think
like bodega.
Bellatrix and Laura.
I'm assuming this whole conversation is happening as you guys have regrouped for the night and your bear potions have worn off in anticipation of the next day.
Yeah, pretty
Thank
much.
you, Dan. Thank you, Dan, because I want to fucking vent. Okay, she is. Oh wait, you know what she could be? She could be an actual bear with resistance to bear potions,
Go on.
pretending to be a llama so that Dudley will fuck her. And
Okay.
even still, just admit that shit so we can fucking move on with our lives instead of lying to my face.
So
Wait,
you know what
Dudley's
I think?
fucking a llama girl.
I think that you and Larma should square off in the next pugilist society get together.
Oh.
I think that would be
Well,
a good
that's
course of action.
that's one way to find out if she's a llama
Dudley
or a
doesn't
bear.
fight, and neither
Yeah.
does she. I want to fight Dudley and then the tiger again. I want the tiger to fight Cass.
I want to spend my time reading books.
So did you find out that they have a right to bear arms here?
Oh yeah, so pretty much we all have our own little task.
Called
to
the
do
second
tomorrow.
entitlement. We already talked about it.
Yeah.
The right to
arm bear.
bear arms.
So tomorrow we have some tasks to do to get the items required for those water breathing potions. And then we gotta make a little pit stop at that honey pot bear strip club.
Noise.
We also have to go get some stuff. I wrote it all down here.
Yeah, you need
So
to
we have
get the
pies for
Yep.
Baps Maps, so we can
Baps
get the
maps. Yeah.
All right. We
Fucking
have to
hell.
get birthday cakes from Tiny Jack's to get the ingots.
Yeah.
And the porcupine guy wants us. Dr. Maples wants to drop off a package at the strip club and be back at 10 o'clock.
I don't know, you guys. This sounds like you're fucking. These are level 1 quests, bro. We're fucking badass motherfuckers. Why are we fetching meat pies? Let's kill all the fucking people that want fucking things.
We're bears.
I
We're
just want
bears.
to point out the meat pies are at a barber shop.
We haven't gone
Little
anywhere near
sus.
the
A
exotic.
little
cannabis
fun.
place.
Dismiss. I just want to point out that you're all here doing all of this to get potions to breathe underwater. I don't even have to breathe underwater.
Bro.
Silver doesn't even require air.
Technically, if you use polymorph, could I make myself into a creature that breathes underwater?
Yes.
All right. Well, then technically, I don't.
You have to maintain concentration, which is a challenge. So, like, if you took 1 point of damage, then you could lose your concentration, break your polymorph, and wind up being.
So while we're all at the potion shop having this little chat, everyone's filling their pockets with bear potions. And
Yeah, we took a bunch.
Yeah, you guys should have taken a bunch. All right. So, hey, we're going to call it. It's 10 o'clock here, which means it's midnight on the East Coast. Thanks, everybody, for playing. This has been awesome. We did a ton. We got deep
oh
into.
yeah, brother.
We got deep into the Bjornheim. By the way, Jordan, next session needs to start off. I'm writing this down. Singing. you did not do your
yeah,
your
the
Bane
bard.
He
thingy.
rhymed a
rhyme.
little bit. I caught some rhymes.
I was waiting to say that when Thovir and I were walking out of the shop, we were singing, I am a real American.
Oh, okay.
The rights of
Right.
Echo. Play Real American by Rick
I'm
Derringer.
a real American.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll come back to this.
Fight for your life. Dun, 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 yeah.
So hey, so we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this next session. We'll pick up here. Garth, I can't tell if Garth is angry about the quest or if just Dismas is angry about the quest. But either way, I don't care because we're having fun and I really like these characters. I get
on his tail, Dan. I don't know
we're all
what to do.
stuck playing one character. I get to play a million, so I'm having a fucking blast. I hope you guys are too.
I'm having a great time. That was a really fun
There
session.
was some quality scenes in there.
That was really fun.
Absolutely. Personalities came out.
Garth, save this one on file.
Yeah, make sure you save this one on file. That was a good one.
This is a good one. All right, boys and girls, everyone. This is great. See you guys in